And we're here.
No, we're not. Stop lying. That's right.
I don't know what to say. I've been called a liar.
Stream's over.
But if the stream's over, then that means that we're here, which means I wasn't lying. Right?
My God.
Right, Eric?
You dare try to insert logic.
Eric?
I'm God now.
Oh God. That escalated quickly.
I am the god of this new world. Anyway, so we're here today playing some Zelda. I hope you guys are ready for some Zelda. We're doing Zelda today. Zelda.
We're Zelda.
And we're on session 49. There's been a lot more sessions than I thought we would be at this part in the campaign.
Yeah. What can I say, man? We
fuck around a lot.
No, we're 100%ers. We say we
fucked around and we found
100% speed run.
I mean, to be fair, you have technically fought two like main bosses, a side boss, and one of the main bosses again. So like, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. We're doing it. We're getting there.
We're doing
it. Of you to call that a fight.
I mean, it was technically the exact same fight that you guys did before, just without the ads.
It didn't turn out the same way. It was one round.
To be fair, we were over prepared for it.
I can't wait for us to get off the rails once again.
Look, you guys just have to wait until the rematch totally with Slaverman and fucking murder him.
I can't wait for someone to just come out of the grave and like, I'm a ghost! Oh, fuck!
I'm a ghost, bitches!
It's going to be Slaverman, but he doesn't have the magic item anymore, so we just teabag him aggressively.
We just take out his 3 HP.
Exactly.
He comes out and you just kick him in the head and he's dead.
And just all of those smoldering ghosts that Gallon annihilated.
The army of ghosts. The action
ghosts.
It's just Slaverman and the little slip balls from Spirited Away.
Yum, yum, yum.
Perfect.
And, you know, maybe one day you guys will fight version 2 of Gomez. Ooh. V2 instead of V1. Because we finally, I think it was Fomal, you're the one that finally said something about the V1.
Yeah. I mean, I thought we all knew. I was just like, I was just gonna sit here like.
No, I'm pretty sure you're the only one that's been trying to translate any of the Hylian that I put in anything. There are so many jokes in a lot of these fucking cards that I've made, and I think you're the only one that's found any of them.
I miss my ninja way.
But yes, we are going to be playing some Zelda today. We're going to be hopefully not going on the path that's like right here. That is. Maybe you guys will. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Maybe you guys will go on this path.
We just go north, and then we just not stop going north.
Just leave.
Just leave. It's that simple.
This makes Digo has no maps prepared for today.
I mean, I have plenty of maps prepared for almost anywhere you guys can go.
What's the place that he doesn't have any maps prepared for, guys?
I bet you want to know.
There we
you
go.
want to know, other boy?
Look at that adventure.
That's a pretty cool adventure right there. I love how you didn't go to any towns.
Spectacle City and then go back.
I love how you didn't go to any towns whatsoever.
Yeah, we explicitly go around them. We just wave in the distance and don't touch them. They're dirty, you see.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a town. Oh, there's 2 towns. Up,
and then you go
up. Oh, where's this one going?
That wasn't the deal.
There's not a town, but there's 3 towns.
There's so much backtracking.
4? Technically 5. Oh, we're just going back up.
You've already lost that challenge of like hit everything and don't backtrack.
I like how we do like 3-point turn every time we go to a town.
Like, we're really bad drivers.
You see, the reason why is because we flip-flop on a lot of things, so that's taken into account.
It's okay, just pop a Yui on the caravan.
Alright, you know what? We want a real road trip? Let's try this. We go here. And then we go all the way fucking up here.
See, I was hoping you'd just say we go here and then you'd stop.
We go here. And then we go here. And then we go here. And then we're like all the fucking way around. And we hit up here. And you see. And then we go over here. And we go all the way fucking over here. Ignore this wide curve.
Well, because again,
we missed
the
why
big
we got lost for a little
And
bit.
then we go back here. Which takes us all the way back fucking over here. So we spit out and go here. And then we go here.
We're putting portal strats
I
into
like
this
this
now.
plan.
And
So,
then after sleeping with all of Marco's sisters, we go here.
Alphabetically, or you know,
You see,
That's up to player
At
choice.
once.
you see, what's really gonna happen is we go from here, we go here, but then as we're here, let's see here.
they fucked my sisters. They fucked all my sisters in a row.
This happens.
They. It's more than one.
happens.
Oh, bye,
Then we go
Marco's
up here.
sisters.
Out.
Bye,
This
Marco's
is what
sisters. Have a good time.
Then we go up here and we fight Mewtwo for a little
Not
bit.
all of Marco's sisters.
And then we punch Mewtwo in the face, and then like,
And then this happens, you know? You see,
Or are we blowing up the dam? Because there's a lot of blue everywhere.
yes, the idea is we go to the dam first, and then it blows.
And then we
But
fix
think
it.
about it this way, and now all of Castletown is a beachfront property.
Yeah.
Our
I'm
value
gonna
is
go
gonna
off
fucking
finally.
skyrocket. Not only do we have a house in the capital, it's a beachfront house now.
This is why I'm so glad I got a map. Because you guys just fucking doodling all over it.
Fucking channeling Jasna a little too hard, Galen. Evil
yeah.
Jasna.
Just to make sure you guys do remember, because
Yeah.
I want you guys to keep this in mind. The current idea is to go to the Riverzor domain. However,
Yes.
that is not the place you have to go. All that he had said was to meet with the different rulers of Hyrule, the different people who are in charge of the different places. So while there is a queen, a Zora queen that is off in the Riverzor domain, you guys could instead of going there, you guys could go to Death Mountain to the Goron City. You guys could go to Lake Hylia to the Caesar domain. You guys could go to the Gerudo Valley, which, you know, Gerudo. Or you guys could go up to the Rito Village and speak with them as well. Or, I mean, I guess you guys could go to Trauma City.
name pending.
Trauma City, name pending. So while right now we've been under the impression we're going to be going to Riverzor domain, you guys could go anywhere, like anywhere you guys want. You have a couple of things you might want to do going to the Riverzor domain, so we do understand that, but it's entirely up to you guys where you guys
The
end up going.
sky's the limit.
I got a bet to win.
So as of right now, we will decide the actual route whenever you guys leave the city, because I'm still wondering if that's even gonna happen. I don't know, man. I don't want to say one thing or the other.
I can't believe it. We got lost under the city again, looking for the Gomez.
I mean, you guys technically could try to go deeper into the underground dungeon of Castletown. Go ahead. But yeah, we'll have to see exactly what's going on. Also, just to remind you guys again, there are several places you guys know for any other quests that you guys want to do. There is obviously the one up here to avenge Domrin. There is the dungeon here you were told about that has your guys' depictions on it that may or may not have the diamond spear going to it. Obviously, there is the stuff happening over at the Damn City that you guys have heard about, which is technically the second closest place to you guys.
Damn city.
The Damn City. And of course, you guys could always try to go to the Zora domain to figure out anything you can about the Fairy Heart, wherever it could be located or anything like that.
Let's punch the king in the face, guys.
And then, you know, there's just the idea that people are getting like attacked and like imprisoned over at the Gerudo City. And the mayor
At the Gerudo sex dungeon, yeah.
Listen, that's very important and all, but I ain't going back without the hat. I got nothing to show for it.
Maybe you'll be able to find it over at a certain thiefy village. Maybe they have it.
No, I have no idea. Galen has 0 leads right now, other than, hey, King, have you seen it? And he was like, no.
Yeah,
Did you ever ask Argo about that?
I think I did once. I don't remember anything coming up on it because it was like, how do you scry for a hat?
Yeah, you would need to have you yourself would need to have had something that would be connected with it. It's not your hat, unfortunately, so you can't use you. If you were to take Argo to the Gerudo Valley and have
They'd never let him go.
Yeah, that's not safe. His twink ass would get destroyed.
You see, if Marco loses his hat, then Argo can look for the hat.
Look, here's a hat. Just show me all hats in the world, please. But yes, that is the current plan. You guys can decide anything you guys want to at a later time. Currently, you guys are getting yourselves ready to do things. You guys have already talked about some changes to Castletown that may or may not happen whenever you guys have gone. So before we get too far forward, let me go ahead and give a bit of a roll here. With Porthos being 1 and Marco being 6. That is Clavier. What happened last game?
Okie dokie. So we got back from our adventure in the Lost Woods.
Has it been you like 3 times?
I don't think it was them last time.
Was it
I
not?
don't think last time it was me now.
Okay.
I did it last game.
Okay, it was Jake last time. Okay. Go
Don't
ahead.
worry. I would have noticed if it was me 3 times. Second time, fool me twice. That's a really long time to play What's New Pussycat. But we got back, and we're like, you know what? Let's say hi to our Chefos. And we went in there, and Chefos was doing great, frankly. He was doing...
We caught him doing cocaine on the counter.
He was doing cocaine on the counter. He was having a moment and destroying this part of like gripping it in absolute pain, and we're like, hey Chefos, what's wrong? And then he fucking demolished Polo and Clavier because we got too close. Ronan's too ripped, so he's fine. And Ronan basically had to hold him back so that he would calm down, and then he passed out. And our current working theory is that the Emerald Eye may have done something to it, that or the fact that there's more buildings in the house. We're not sure. We think it's the Emerald Eye. Because of the whole, like, attracts Wolfos thing, and he is a Wolfos, so that's where we are. So we put him in the bed. He's in the bed there. You can see him there.
He's in Ronan's room.
Mm-hmm. We went back, talked to people a little bit. Aga was like, I guess thank you for teaching me about potions and vodka, but it wasn't Aga, it was Pika who said it, and then Aga was like, yeah, sure. And at that point, we talked a little bit about the fairy heart, because it's the thing that is, supposed to help us stop the whole thing of, the whole Greek god thing of you guys just want to have sex with us right now, but not us, just a specific free. 2. Marco's unfuckable.
How dare.
You could be fuckable, we just have to find you a third guy.
What?
We have to find a third one, and then you'll be fuckable.
Yeah, just have to find the one that exploded.
Yeah, you have to find the edge of the one that exploded, and it will be fine. And we discussed that, and it's like, well, we can't track it right now, because we don't know where the fuck it is, but we have some ideas. It is Fairy Heart. And then we went over to the king, because that's also why we have Argo here. Was the fact that he, first of all, did not die by stepping outside of the forest. Good for him.
Hey!
Little clap for Argo. Congratulations.
Congratulations on not being dead.
Yeah. We went over to the hole. Previously hole. It's perfectly covered up. You can't see it. I'll explain that in a minute. We went in there, or rather, like Gallant, Polo, and Gorfus went in there, and then Gorfus went out, and Marco went in. A lot of things happened. And turns out that Squirrel, the previous, what's it called? Like, the Fairy Queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Great Fairy. The Great Fairy just split off and fucked off. And then the rest of them fucked off. And Squirrel's like, I'm gonna stay here, because, the ones that are like yellow, gold, or like white, the ones that are bright tend to become the Great Fairy. And then Squirrel also has, like self-esteem. It's like, I'm not even yellow. It's like, I'm not even gold. I'm just yellow. but maybe this mud will do something at some point. I hope so. And then it's like, maybe it'd be a good idea to block it out so people can just walk in and take the mud. And then we're like, yeah, that makes sense. Serona just uses big fucking power fist to just punch an entire cave into no longer being, it's covered now.
Marco helped. He stabbed.
I did not.
He stabbed it with his mace.
I like to think it's very much the kind of thing where it's like at the last hit, Marco just got like the and then it just fell off. Yeah.
Hands on hips.
So yeah, my headphones are being taken off. We went back over here, we crossed the bridge, we found our boy, the best boy over here, Jimbo, and Marco tearfully threw away his mace so that it would no longer be cursing him, but it's still, we're trying to clean it. We're not...
If you love me, let me go.
He misses it. He's crying. He's crying so hard right now.
The tears haven't stopped since last Monday.
He's still crying. Anyway,
I'm dehydrated.
yeah, it's okay. Keep crying. Anyway, we go over to the king, and the king shows up. And first of all, it's like, why the fuck did you bring a necromancer with all your fucking skeletons out? And I'm like, yeah, I figured that was probably a problem. But no one stopped me.
I
And
was
it's like,
gonna
yeah,
say anything.
no one said anything, so I thought it was okay, I guess.
How was
They'd
I
be like,
supposed to know
"Oh."
your king wasn't the fucking undead like warlord or something?
How was I supposed to know? And at that point, we talked to the king about, first of all, the Akira here, so Argus here, and we have two of them. And I was like, yeah, I'm not dead. And it's like, yeah, it's great. Anyway, Argo, I need you to help us clear out the hero's name. Wink, wink, not Jason. Wink, wink. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly. The hero, who is not Jason,
Def-
but totally is Jason.
Definitely isn't the princess. Like, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. And it's like, all right, we can sort something out if he can, do like the whole oracle thing. And at that point, this asshole, where is he? Yeah, Fyodor perked the fuck up, like, oh, you can do that, you see. I'm the information man. I'm interested in this.
Hey, can I buy that Kokiri off of you guys?
Can he be bought?
Might I purchase that young man from you?
Slavery's okay when I do it.
As long as it's not Slaverman, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's the name that made it wrong.
Yeah.
And at that point, we discussed the logistics of it, and it's like, well, we'd have to get a bunch of witnesses first, and it's like, we can have, like, Galen look up and Arga look up, but I don't want any other people who are in your group to show, because we want to have a fair process. And we're now trying to figure out more people. I think Vega volunteered.
Mhm.
Or rather, we Polo convinced him to volunteer.
No, she offered herself as tribute, but then the king said no, and then Vega was like,
I offer
"What about me?"
myself
He's
as
like, "I'm
tribute.
good." I'm totally a neutral party.
I'm definitely neutral.
I am neutral. Yes, sir. I have no stake in anything whatsoever at all. At that
Wink.
point, wink,
I don't even have a sister.
I'm totally neutral. Wink, wink.
wink. At that point, I was like, okay, cool. Before we can do that, we need water, but like really clean water. And we're like, okay, there's some places where we can get super clean water. We can go to Lake Hylia. We can get the clean water there. We can buy it off here. It's gonna be pretty expensive. Fyodor is like, hey, I'll pay for my water. Which now that I'm like thinking about it, it sounds like bath water, and the more I say it, it upsets me.
Theodore's just like, hey guys, if you let me be a witness, I'll just pay for my water. It's fine, and you guys don't have to do anything big expensive.
Yeah, I'll get my own goddess bath water.
Yeah.
And it's like Fury can also bless the water. By just be like, hey, go to the temple and trying to bless the water there. So those are the different ways that we can get water for an incredible amount of people. And we also still need a bunch of volunteers to, do the whole due process thing.
Yeah, currently I think you guys only have 5 of 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need more due process. At that point,
Or is it 6
people
of 8? It might be 6 of
Yeah.
8 because Princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys need 2 more volunteers that have
Yeah.
nothing to do with you guys.
Yeah. At that point, Polo and Vega talked about royal courts because Polo has learned about the economy and about political and about the royal court, and then Vega's like, I made up the royal court, it's not real. Like Santa.
And if it was real, then I get Gallon.
If it was a real court.
Cause I called him first.
At that point, also, just gonna going through it really quickly. Fuck, I was gonna say something immediately after, and I forgot something about Vega. Right. We mentioned the fact that we need him up there in Death Mountain, because we're collecting the spawn of Antares, and then it's like, so it's like big skeleton man knows me. I can't think that many a lot of enemies, right? That got around. Also, I've been alive for like a millennia, most likely. And then Polo's like, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah. I don't know.
How old can I live to?
Don't die.
I could die tomorrow.
Don't die, then you can find out.
I'll just drop dead.
And then Ronan and Vega became the best of friends.
Yeah, they did.
Frankly, they should be holding hands right now. Because it's like, hey, teach me your songs, Vega. It's like, really? Are we friends now? Hell yeah, we're friends. Everyone was like, yeah, we're friends.
Holding hands.
We got information about Atalanta, who's the one that we know, not the guard captain, not the 1,000-year-old one. She's around here. She got a job. Good for her. She's terrifyingly efficient, and we're scared of her. But she's here. So at least she made it out. And at that point, we're all just kind of splitting off for the rest of the day. Gorfus and Gallon are gonna go do a communion. Ronan and Argo Ronan's gonna go for the 50 people that he wants to learn music from. One of them is Argo. He's going for a topping list. I don't think Polo and Marco decided on something.
We haven't decided.
They were
yet.
right now. They're in the looking around city boat, but they could also choose whatever they want to do.
Yeah, they're still thinking of what they're gonna do. And fucking Kelly's like, I'm gonna do some tourism. Maybe this time I'll learn to put my skeletons away. I sure hope someone tells me before I do it again. Anyway, that was game.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and throw you a holy crap. You're just stacking things again.
I like stacking things.
Look,
Makes me feel tall.
Here, you can have a ring inspiration.
Oh, cool.
There you go. There's your ring inspiration.
I
Except
don't know how to use this.
except yours is brown.
God, it's so fucking smoky here. The smoke is coming through the closed window door vents.
Ooh.
It just smells like smoke in here. I'm going to die.
You'll be fine. Anyway, so I'm kidding. If you have any trouble, let us know, okay?
I cannot believe this.
But yes.
It's so smoky.
As for everything else, last game we also moved all of the rooms down here to a table below where you guys are sitting. This game we actually got the updated version of the first floor of your guys' place. There are more chairs as well as a new wall has been erected. With a room around the same size as the room she had in the underground, so she's comfortable.
Her fucking closet.
Here, you can sleep with all of the essentials. This pillar behind you, this bed, and your workforce. They're good.
Hey, at least she's got a better setup than Harry fucking Potter.
Yeah, she has a saw. Harry didn't have a saw.
She has a table. Harry barely had a dresser or a bed.
Yeah, he had like a kind of shelf that was kind of built into his area. Like
he lived like under the fucking steps.
Yeah, he did. Anywho. But
also, an important note about our house that I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
Our upstairs bathroom has a balcony to the lower floor.
Yeah, it does.
I only just realized that. Why is that there?
And you don't want to walk out of the bathroom. with
Literally
kids
the
being
only
"I've
reason this
been
is
dreaming
there-
of a true
You wanna-
love's kiss."
Literally
wanna
the
air
only
out?
literally the only reason this is there is because whenever Lindo was making it, we have made it after the house that was in Oblivion, like the big mansion that you can buy in Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
Oblivion that like had like the little like turnabout like stairs that go like around and up. And so like there's just an opening here, and
Or you want to air out?
it was also where I wanted fucking Gomez to rise up, so you know he had to have room.
Yeah, you had to have a balcony for the bathroom.
Yeah, it's fine. And also, you know, you can take a bath and then air out whenever you're done.
Yeah, and then steal my joke.
Yeah, just fucking
Steal Squeaky's
just
joke
go
and-
out there and spread them and look down at the room below and hope that Charcoal's door isn't open.
Yeah, this is directly towards Charcoal.
And hope that nobody's walking out of the bathroom whenever.
This is the flash charcoal area.
Why do we have to worry about that?
This is the golden shower square.
The golden shower square.
We have the shower, we have the golden shower.
Look, we just need to like set up something in the room below that is just like so huge that it takes up like part of this area too. Like just so tall that it takes up part of this area too. Like a big
I
old
wonder
like tank of something.
Why have none of us thought about making this house in Minecraft and then having the RP in Minecraft?
You're right.
'Cause I don't
you're
want to
right,
be from
Leah.
Minecraft. But yes, with all that being said though, my dudes, you guys will come back. We're over at the castle. Everybody is currently leaving the castle to do other things. We don't have to be incredibly anal about exactly like how much time or different things are going on. I'm just going to say that for the time being, you guys are wanting to leave the next day, or the day after tomorrow. So I'm going to give each of you two things you guys can do. One is for the rest of today, and the other one is for the next day. That way we can kind of settle things. We had already mentioned before that even though usually your downtime stuff is a week-long venture, I will allow you guys to do a downtime activity if you want to during the second day. Currently, right now, if you guys want to change anything that you're doing, you definitely can. I want to hold off on the Gorthos thing because one Gorthos boy isn't here. So that'll probably be the final thing that we do unless he shows up a little bit sooner. So with that being said, we're going to say that you guys are going to be doing that on the next day, doing the communing thing, or we can just say, again, we're not going to be anal about it. What do you guys want to do right now? Like, what is the first thing each of you guys would like to do? Clavier, you are the simplest. You said you wanted to look around town.
Yeah, tourism.
Okay, is there anything in particular that you know about the town that you would like to check out, or are we are just going to do other things, like do a random like checking of things?
Yeah, we're just doing a random. Probably should put away these bones. If any
You
learning has been
can
learned,
make your way home and put away your bones.
I'm gonna put away my bones. I'm gonna be defenseless, but I'll put away my bones.
There you go. You put away your bones. You go back into town. The bones are now over here. They Larry and Barry are now like flying around, and hopefully nobody comes in and sees monsters in the house and kills them.
Make sure the dog get killed again.
Clavier, as you are moving your way through the city, just sort of like checking things out for the day, why don't you go ahead and roll me for your spirit as you're going through?
Okie dokie, here we go. Free.
That is a
4,
3,
5, 6, 7.
7. Making sure that you do not have anything else. You do not, because you failed that check. I need you to roll me for your resistance.
Okie dokie,
You
here
get
I
shot
go.
by the goddess statue.
Okay,
18.
good. Clavier, as you are making your way through, you as a very sensitive spiritual person, you feel as if something begins to try to entrap you. And as something begins to try to entrap you, you are able to resist through it, even though you have nothing in your resistance, and you immediately realize what was trying to do. You're pretty sure that the building off over here was kind of trying to eat you or something.
Ah!
And again,
wonder
just
if
kind of
there's
going
no
back
about
to
eating
just kind of going
buildings.
back to the other to like what you guys already know of this place, as you do know that it was trying to draw in the hero before, and then eventually grabbed and dragged them in and kind of locked them in there in time or whatever. It seemed to be doing the same thing to Clavier just then.
What a curious building! I don't like being eaten.
Looking over to it again, it felt as if something was trying to overwhelm you, was trying to overwhelm your spiritual sensibilities. It is a somewhat dangerous place. You can sort of feel, especially for you, because you are so spiritually inclined. But if you would like to, you could figure out more things about it. You could ask your friends about it, or we can just continue going around the town.
I do kind of want to figure out what's going on over there. I got eaten by a house. And not eaten, but nearly got eaten. I've seen this in a movie before. Not Clavier or me.
It's
Let's
the
figure out
ghost
what this hell's
house.
about.
You want to make your way over toward it?
Yeah.
Javier, as you step over toward the house, you get around not like arm's length or anything, but like you get within like around 10 feet of like one of the walls. I'd like you to roll me one more time for your spirit.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Free.
And roll me for your resistance again.
Here we go. 5.
So Clavier.
Yeah.
As you get up near the wall of this place, you're like, what a curious. As from the window of the house, a shadowy claw almost like seems to reach out from you. You're not sure anyone else can even see it, but like this sort of shadowy substance begins to encircle you and just jerks you violently into the house. As this happens, let's see if anyone was around to see you fucking almost
Eden.
get murdered. I'm just gonna roll a d20. 17 and higher, I know who's there. Anything lower, no.
Dude, I can't believe that I'm gonna have to make another
It's
character
a
this early.
15, nope. So, Clavier,
Yeah?
you have now made your way into the ghost.
I'm in the house! This is not what I expected to go in there, but I'm in!
Let me go ahead and grab what we already have of said ghost house. Is this it? No, that's not the ghost house. Where is ghost? Is this ghost house? There's the ghost house.
You're the ghost house.
Oh fuck.
You're the ghost house.
Oh shit.
You're the ghost?
This isn't the ghost house now. Where are you, ghost house? How can I find you?
You.
Yeah, this is it. Here's ghost house.
I'm trapped in a ghost house. I didn't intend to. I should have left my bones out, and now I feel alone.
Clavier, as you get jerked and slammed into the ghost house, the claw seems to drag you down into the well-like area that they had heard strange noises and water coming from whenever they were here the first time. As you get dragged into the area, you notice that there are several spirits seemingly floating above you. You see several like circular like almost like fiery Poe spirits ahead of you. You can tell that they're Poe spirits because you're Clavier. It is weird that you're able to see them during the day, I will say, but other than that, they are definitely just like these sort of will-o-wisps that are floating just above.
He's just gonna like wave up and it's like, hello!
The 4 remaining will-o-wisps in this area just sort of like again seem to be staring down towards you. You try to get up from where you are. It is near impossible. I would like
I'll
you
stay here.
I would like you to please go ahead and while you're in here, give me an instinct roll.
Okie dokie.
I think that'll
7.
be a perfectly good one. Your instinct is a 4.
Yep, so it's 11.
One moment, please. Make sure that I am correct in this. checking things from like literal months and months and months ago.
Seems to be some kind of ghost party, some kind of soul party
Some
over
kind of
here.
soul party.
Yeah.
Party. It's time for a party.
It's like a
I
society.
don't play
of
music though.
souls.
It's a soul
society.
society.
We live in a soul society.
We live in a soul society.
And yet you participate in a soul society.
How curious! I am very smart.
Okay.
It's raining.
As you are looking around trying to figure out anything to do, you roll that 7, you get the +3 or the +4, that's an 11. You can tell that there is an interest here. They seem to be staring down towards you, but they're not really looking at you. You almost feel like there is a you almost feel like your things are somewhat like fighting against being on you. Like your robe seems to be somewhat like being tugged a little bit off of you. The wand you were just given seems to be trying to get out from in your wrapping. Your bag and the items within seem to be somewhat like moving around. You can almost feel like these creatures looking you over and judging the things that are on you.
You're trying to figure out my value? I have a robe and I have some just looking for my bag. Leather.
I have a boar leather.
And I have this one, but a friend gave it to me. I think we're friends. I don't know how this works yet.
Unfortunately for you, the only like items of value you have on you are your boar leathers and your magic wand.
Yeah.
As those two things in particular, plus your robes, seem to be the only things that really seem to have gained the interest of these boys. You can tell that if you were to hand one of those off to them, they would let you out. However, you also can try to get out yourself.
I mean, I'm cool with just handing them these leathers. I would like to not be disrobed and unarmed.
Do you want to pull out the boar leathers from your pouch?
Yeah, man, here you go. It's like, I have these.
You let the boar leathers out from your bag. As you do, it seems to they seem to float up and make their way out through the bars of the place at you. Upon that happening, a light seems to somewhat shine on the inside of the well you're in. As the light shines, you see that there is a staircase that seems to lead upwards. The bars at the top kind of like lift up and like move back. With the place illuminated, though, there is a very strange depiction in front of you. You see what appears to be a set of eyes inside of the well with you.
Huh?
Looking off toward the side, you see what appears to be a set of eyes ingrained inside of the side of the well. They weren't really seen whenever everything was dark. But as you look over to them, you first off be like, "Oh, somebody carved some eyes in here," and then they blink.
Hello.
And as the eyes blink and you say hello, they seem to just like kind of look over towards you.
How are you doing? Are you like a well person? Are you in the house?
Roll me spirit.
Let's go. Nine.
That is a
10,
13
11,
altogether.
12, 13.
Looking at this person, you can tell that this is a creature. You can tell this is a living creature. This may be what would have happened to you if you didn't have anything to give them.
They put them in there?
They just left whoever this was in the well, and they appear to still be alive.
He's gonna call somebody there. It's like, hey, can I like trade something for this one? I don't know. I see eyes. If you want my robes, I can give you those. I wouldn't like to be naked, but this feels kind of weird.
Upon saying that, you see the wisps sort of like look around at each other. As they do, you can tell just from being around the wisps that they seem to not be interested in anything you have in trade for whoever this is. Maybe if you had something else, but anything you have currently, they do not have any interest in.
Okay, I might come back
By
later
the way,
then, or
this
get
person's
absorbed.
been down here the entire time. Anyway,
He just kind of pats the area where the eyes is, and it's like, don't worry, I'll figure this one out.
you see as you
I
pat
just have
as
to
you pat
figure
the
out
area.
commerce.
As you pat the area where the eyes are, you see them slightly you see them slightly like close a little bit, as if you patting them, they seem to have enjoyed you patting them. You know, because they haven't had anyone come anywhere near them in like probably a long time.
I'll figure this one out. No one even worry about it. I sure hope the other guys have items of value is gonna get really sad really quickly.
You make your way out from the ladder. As soon as you step out, the bars seem to somewhat close. However, you feel that since you have done the barter with them, that you can open these at any time.
Ah, cool.
As you look around, you see that the boar leathers that you had let through seem to fly over toward the entrance to what appears to be a large, like gated, archway over to the side. As this happens, only 3 items can be there, so I'm gonna roll a d20 really quick to see what item gets thrown out. If it is a, we'll go with a 6. We'll go with a 6 or below. It's going to be the item that they put in.
Okay.
If not, that is a 13. That means it's going to be the second item. Okay. Let me make an item really quick. You see what appears to be a dark color seem to expunge itself from the wall as the boar leathers enter the area. It appears to be like a collar for like a dog or like something.
That's weird.
As it seems to expunge itself from the archway, it just sort of plops onto the ground.
He's just like, can I grab that? Or is this like, is this a trade? Or is this like trading for my... Was this a trade or a robbery? I'm not sure.
You can tell that the wisps do not seem to have any interest in it. The item you put in there seems to be at least more valuable to them.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab this then.
You make your way over to pick it up as you just sort of pick it up. Right.
Hooray!
Where is the other thing at? Because you got it was over at with Jake at one point, and then we're like, Jake shouldn't have that. Where is that thing? The air thing. Jeez, what did I say?
Right now it's on the map at the house.
Is it on the map?
Yeah, it's on the map.
Oh, there it is. Cool. Because we have this out, I'm just gonna put it as one of the 3 items in here, so we know where it's at.
There's the air prison.
Yeah, there we go. As you pick up that collar, you don't really know much about it. You can tell that there is some sort of something coming from this. It is apparently still somewhat of a valuable item, but you're not sure any effects it may or may not have.
Yeah. He's just gonna kind of look over towards a ghost, one of them, and he's like, I mean, I know you didn't want any of the things I have, but like, what would you want for eyes? Apparently.
The wisps seem to be looking to you, again, as a very spiritual person. Unlike the other people, they seem to be you're gaining more from them than the others were, because you have a 4 in spirit. Anyway, so
yes, it paid off.
As they seem to somewhat be debating as they seem to look to each other, as you feel that they need something. They seem to need something that is very very magical.
Something magical. Okay. I shall try to find something that is magical then. I shall go now.
As you begin to make your way away, again, with somebody who has a high enough spirit, you can also tell that as you pass by the well again, the well seems to be drawing in a almost like a feeling of wealth, as if it is as if you were to throw rupees down the well, something may or may not happen.
Ah, it's like a rupee well. I mean, I guess I have some rupees on me. I think I have literally like 5 green ones.
You can throw as many in as you want.
Clavier is stupid. He'll throw all the 5. He's like, sure, man.
You throw all 5. That is 5 rupees now in there.
Mm.
This number minus 5. Cool. You feel that the well is pleased.
Goodbye, well.
Well, goodbye, well.
well, goodbye. That's funny, isn't it? Well.
As you
I
make
hope
your
you find it
way,
funny.
you make your way to the door and you step out. You are now back inside the city. You are at the balcony of this area here.
What a strange level of tourism. Like,
You're
ghost
also
house.
worried about the fact that there was a well there, but apparently you're on the 2nd floor.
Ah,
The ghost
Weird
house is
plumbing.
mysterious.
this ghost house sure is mysterious.
You just fucking fly.
Yeah.
You're like, "Foof, foof, foof."
Yeah, it's like, I'm down here.
Do you want
Well-
to do anything in particular? Do you want to make your way back home? Do you want to make your way toward any of your friends?
Well, I'm gonna try to figure out items of magical value in this city, see if there's anything here to begin with. If not, I'll probably just go back to the gang.
You would have
and see if they know
probably
anything.
been told by your friends that the only place they would know any sort of magical items would have been in the black market or the auction, and neither of those are available currently.
Okay. Time to go home and screw up the fact that I got kidnapped.
Just deal with that, I guess.
Hello, Larry. Hello, Barry. I got kidnapped while you were away.
Da-da-da-da. With that being said, let me
That's
see
terrible.
how things are going
that's
here.
terrible. Yeah, that's terrible.
Polo, you have you've basically thrown yourself into the lot of these two, right? Polo,
What?
you've thrown yourself into the lot of Gorthos and Gallon.
Yes, I
Okay.
am going in Temple Squad.
We will
Also,
get to you
Kiko,
guys.
you said that was going to be tomorrow in game.
Yeah,
At the end of last game.
Oh, the temple is? Well, again, like we're not going to be too amazingly anal about it. Like you guys are going to be able to do 2 things, and we can tackle them in any order.
Yeah,
In
just
any
last
order
game
you
you
guys want.
described it as because it's communing and all that shit, it's going to be a day activity.
Yeah. So if you guys want to do something while we're waiting on Anthony, you can. I was going to go to Marco first, though.
We can.
We're going to go to Marco first.
Yeah, go to Marco
Okay.
first.
So Marco, you had said
So,
you wanted to check around the city as well.
Yeah, I was going to go to the post office, send a letter home.
Oh yeah.
Before that, was this 300 rupees is on the boxes meant to be something?
That is not your rupees. That
That
is
is
the
not my
that is the
rupees.
rupees that Charcoal tried to give you guys, and you told Charcoal no.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Just making
Or
sure.
was that the ones that someone tried to give it to you and you guys said no?
No, that was the root.
Because Charcoal's is right here.
Chargos is right there.
Chargos is
Wasn't
there.
somebody giving us a rupee?
That was June's.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
June.
June.
That was
Okay.
June's, and you guys told her no.
But she still left it. Damn.
So currently, that is June's gold rupee, you thief.
I mean, to be fair, if someone just leaves a $20 bill, it's fucking.
It's only
yours
left
now.
there because we haven't been back home. It's not actually there. I just wanted to know whose it was.
Okay. Cool.
There we go.
Anyway, I'm going to go to the post office and I'm going to send home a letter and 100 rupees, I guess.
Here's all this money I have.
100
You
rupees.
guys said that I would never amount to anything. Well, you're wrong. Where is
No.
Marco at? There he is.
He's in the castle.
Found him. No, he's not. You're a fucking lie.
You
Anyway, so,
guess.
You make your way over toward the post office. We're gonna say that that's this building here. As you make your
Yeah.
way into the post office, you get a letter together. As you say that it's going to be sent to Lon Lon. They ask you if it's something you want to get there quickly or if you want to just get there regularly. If you wanted to get there quickly, it will cost 50 rupees.
No, just regularly.
Okay.
And then
Do you
how
want to
much is it
hear?
just
Do you want to hear
regularly?
how quickly would be
Sure.
today?
Yeah, no.
It would get there by literally today.
No. It can get there when it needs to get there.
Okay.
And if that's the case, how much does it cost to just send a letter?
Nothing.
Nothing?
It only costs if you want to do priority.
Cool.
However, getting it there regularly will probably take much longer because it's just like, we'll leave whenever someone's going to Lon Lon, I guess.
All right. I will have a letter and I will send 2 silver rupees because I wasn't sure.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead and hand me off those silver rupees. Put them over here at the post office.
Yeah. And at some point, I will give you an actual letter to send.
Sis. Fund. There's the sis fund.
What are you funding?
It's
What are you
the family
funding?
Fund. Thank you very much.
It's mostly your sisters. And
I
you
mean,
know it.
I've only ever heard you talk about your sisters, so I'm not even sure if you have a mom.
Damn, dude.
I'm not even
You
sure
were
if you
just
have
spawned.
parents.
You were spawned, and your sisters were there for you.
Well, like I'm not sure if they're
Damn.
still around because I've only ever heard you talk about your sisters. So I've just been assuming you
I've
have 4
talked
sisters.
I've talked about my family, my brothers and sisters.
I
I've
don't
not
know if
gone
you've
into
ever mentioned
detail.
Wait,
brothers.
you have fucking brothers?
I don't know if you've ever
There's
mentioned
more of
brothers.
you?
All I have written down is you have 4 sisters.
All right, he only has sisters then, but he definitely has parents.
I
Come
don't
on.
know. I don't have parents written down. Like,
Do I have to go through and make backstories for every single sister and mother and father I have?
Yes.
no,
Mother,
I
you
have to
have
mention
several
them at
mothers
some
and
point now.
fathers?
Anyway, this is the sis fund. But no,
Anyway,
you probably have a mom, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your mom.
But yeah, I will heckin' hand off a letter to you at some point, and that can be used or ignored completely. It doesn't matter to me.
I will say that because it's just going to be going regularly, you probably will not get a word back for a while.
And that's perfectly fine.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and send me that letter whenever you can.
Yeah.
As you do so, I would say that would probably take up a big chunk of your time today. What would you like to do right after?
Since the guardhouse is right here, I would like to talk to Hosier.
You make your way over. I'd like you to roll me just a straight up luck roll to see if Hosier's around.
Alrighty.
I would say 12 and higher, we'll say.
Well, he's not around. Oh well.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
As you ask around for Hosier, you see that he seems to be on duty currently. Ooh, excuse me.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do while you're here?
Well, if he's too busy to spare a moment for me, that's fine. I can come back tomorrow, I guess, or something. Who knows?
Cool. Would you like to do anything else?
Because they're gonna do the thing tomorrow with the thing. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do at this very moment.
Okay.
So I think we can move on to someone else.
As you will, I'm just gonna assume start heading back home then.
Yes.
We'll get to what happens when you get home in just a moment. Ronan, before going and jamming with Jason and Argo and stuff, because that's what you wanted to do the next day, I think, right?
Yes.
What are you gonna do for the rest of today?
I'm gonna go and get non-magical instruments.
Hell yeah. You start making your way over. I'm gonna say that you of course would know. Just go like general store and see if they have. Again, last week you guys were here. The general store was just sort of getting rid of all of the things it had on it that was in the Slaverman scandal, because they were selling everything to try to get everything settled with the town and everything. But there wasn't a ton of new inventory there last time. But it's been a week. So I will let you roll for your luck to see if there is any sort of instruments or anything of that nature.
Cool.
I would say it would be a 10 or higher for instruments and a 14 or higher for specific instruments.
Duh. How many commerce can you spend on things? Just
One.
one? Cool.
1 commerce per roll.
Joseph believes in your ability to get a flute.
Okay. Not only do they have regular magical instruments there, or non-magical, you can tell me what instruments you're looking for, dude.
Just a violin and a heckin', what is it? She plays a flute?
Mhm.
Or ocarina, yeah, whatever she plays.
A pan flute, pretty sure.
She had a regular flute. Is
Yeah.
what is
Oh,
what
number
she
one,
had in the thing. She has said that she can play pan flutes, but basically any sort of wind instrument she can probably go.
I don't
So-
suppose you have normal violins?
They would totally have a normal violin.
No, that's wood.
Here we go again.
I would say, unfortunately, we do not have any Zora make violins.
All right, I'll make do.
As you do this, I would say that a flute would be pretty simple. I'd say that'd be around like 20 rupees. But a
how many,
violin.
40?
How was that?
You said 40?
I said 20.
20. Okay, cool.
And
Damn.
as for the violin, however, that would probably be somewhere in the 100 and something range. Roll me for your charisma. For your charm, I mean.
Okay. Roll.
I would say they'd take 100 for the violin.
Okay. I can. Gosh dang. I have. I'll just give them the gold one I have. So that's 120. So
Why you make me do this? I'm kidding.
Change.
Change. You got change. Oh, come on, help a guy out, will you?
no matter
Change.
what, I don't think I'm gonna have enough space to carry all these rupees unless I carry one.
Bad change, ma'am.
That's 100. That's 50. That's gonna be another 30. So, hi-ya, hi-ya, and hi-ya. There we go. Look at all these rupees you're gonna be getting, my dude.
Woo! Man, I can't believe a flute costs less than a pack
Oh, yeah.
of cards.
Yeah, no, I can't carry that many.
Literally the thing with this here is mostly, I wasn't going to charge more than a certain amount, but yeah. How much did I charge for the pack of cards again?
100
I
rupees.
did. Holy crap.
That's why I had 2 silver ones.
That's true.
Oh my god, there's. Oh no. I can't carry all this money.
Your pockets.
I'm
are
actually.
too
I
full.
think I actually will go back on that then, because I did say before that leisure items could not go below 100. Whenever I told that to Emerald the other day or the other
Oh
time.
yeah, because someone bought
Okay.
some cards.
So
Yeah.
I would say that you already paid the 20. This is 30, 50. That way you can at least hold your money.
Cool.
There you go.
Hooray! You can hold your money.
The violin could have been up to 200, which is why I had you roll before.
I was like 2 seconds away from being like, keep the change.
Keep the
Keep
change, you
change,
filthy
you
animal.
filthy animal.
Next time, get actual bone things. Gah.
Mhm.
All right. That's that.
How they're gonna have bones for me?
You have done
Unless
that.
they have anything else amazing that just sticks out at me while
It's
I'm
been
here.
it's been a week. I will roll really quick. I will see if they have any sort of thing here, which is gonna be a very high roll. But yada yada yada. Here you go. Wah. No, they had nothing really jumping out at you.
Okay, cool.
It's the general store, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They let you know, like the nice guy that's working there now is like, oh yeah, we were able to get through all the stuff now, and now we're on good terms with the city and everything. It's great. Your friend Jasna
Whoa.
came in and got those wine barrels from us, and it was
Oh, good for her.
yeah. I hope you're having a good time. Hope your trip over to the forest was nice. Anyway,
Oh, man. Word travels fast.
oh yeah, well I'm just your friendly neighborhood general store guy that lives next to your house, so.
And as your walls are paper thin, by the way.
I know you guys keep
Oh.
saying that they're made of magic or whatever, but I hear everything. I'm kidding.
Yeah, man.
I
Don't be
hear
fucking-
everything.
What have you guys been
Well,
doing the past
see
couple of
ya.
days?
Y'all be loud fucking in there. Like, goddamn.
All right, so you have your thing. I would say that you still have enough time for any sort of minor thing that you can do.
I don't think there's anything that I can think of. They said that Zora weren't in the center of the town like they usually are, right?
Nope.
Then, yeah, I guess I'll just go back to the house
Alrighty.
and check on Shefos, see how he's doing.
We are going to go to the others first really quick. Again, this is all going to be the next day for you guys, like to go and do the holy stuff. So, Gallum, what would you like to do for the remainder of your day?
I was thinking honestly, with people poking around town, I don't know the castle or if there's anywhere I'm allowed to poke around in there.
Currently, the only place you guys are needing to be escorted and stuff around is the main castle where the princess and the king are living. Other than that, you guys basically can wander around anywhere in the castle.
Yeah, why not poke around the castle for today?
Okay. You bet you guys have been through the castle enough that there are certain things that you do know that are there. But I'd like you to roll me for a just a straight d20. See if you can find out anything else about the castle today.
Listen, I know there's a fucking shit ton of crying holes apparently, and who the hell knows where they go?
They go to the Underdark.
To the crying. Yeah.
16.
You find all the crying. No, I'm playing.
You did. You put them all.
I find him in the hole crying.
And then you
Again,
put a
most-
Korok seed in
mostly
there.
everything that you know is where is kind of like what we usually have talked about already. You know that there is a barracks over here. You know that there is the library over here. This is the throne area. This is the living quarters. But you also at this point know about the it's like secondary functions of all of the towers around. Have like little like archery stands, obviously. But the thing that is now that you knew was around, but you haven't really thought about, you have found the area that leads down into the dungeon, which is in this building.
Do I want to go into the dungeons?
Oh, also, you would know again the treasury over here.
Oh, you're right. Let's commit. Let's go rob the king.
Yeah, the only thing you knew that this place had a dungeon. Obviously, you didn't really know exactly how to get there, but as you're kind of like wandering around now, you have found the dungeons.
Let's go to jail.
Are you poking your nose around places?
You wanted to poke your nose around the castle as well, Squeaky?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me another roll then.
While we're waiting for Gorthos to come out of his coma.
Give me another roll then. See if you get over a 16.
The twin.
You did not. Okay.
13. No.
You were again. Gallon got the highest thing, so Gallon got this thing over here.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
yep, Gallon, you hear Polo.
Huh? I mean, yeah, I'm just curious.
Well, that's not out of character.
I was half considering going and looking at the jail or going to the library again.
You didn't really bring your reading glasses. Am I intruding? I could find something else to do.
No, I'm just not a man with a plan right now. Since it's gonna take time for what Gorthos needs, and that's gonna be tomorrow.
Yes, that is very true. Now that I think about it, I'm glad that someone else is taking care of Shefos. I was a little bit concerned that no one would. So it's good to have my hands a little free once in a while. Just, I guess I'm a little curious myself of what goes on in this castle. It's so big.
Also, wait a goddamn second.
What's up, man?
Oh no, I do have the speed reading glasses on me.
Oh, you do have your glasses on you.
Because you were like, I don't. I'm like, I don't? Yeah, I guess I left them in the room. Go look at the room. They're not fucking there. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're in my bag. All mysteries have been resolved.
Oh. Well, if you're going to poke your nose places, do you mind if another nose pokes around with you?
I don't see why not.
Four eyes can find things better than two.
Wouldn't it be 6 eyes because you're wearing the...
These are not eyes!
And if I put these ones on, reaches into his bag and puts on the reading spectacles, isn't this 8 eyes?
They are not eyes! That is very cruel. How would you feel if I called you Mr. Melgarudo Four Eyes? We're going to the dungeon, right? Where is it?
Alright, don't mention my glasses.
Good job, gang.
Okay, don't call you a Four Eyes. Got it.
Alright, don't mention the
Holy
glasses.
fuck, okay.
Got it.
She just stops for a minute.
Where is it?
I want
way.
to know. You guys
It's that
want
clearly labeled sign, neon light says dungeon on it.
Oh,
Adjust glasses.
oh.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
after
go.
you.
I thought you were leading the way.
I don't know where it is, Colin. I did that thing where I was pretending to be in a huff. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, let's gonna lead the way.
Shouldn't have said that.
One moment, please. I have to make something a little bit larger because I noticed something was getting cut off.
Off character pulls up manual how to tsundere.
Can't do it. Page 67.
Tsundere for dummies.
Page 394. Act huffy and easily tilted. This didn't work.
I like how you have to get to page 237 to figure that one out.
It's like fucking the first thing about Tsundere.
It's like the Odyssey of.
See, the book was written by a tsundere, and they wanted to like make it like the very last thing because like they're just like that's just you know
The very last page. It's not like I wrote this page to help you or anything, Baka.
I guess I could be bothered to write the most important thing about being a tsundere.
No, that's the author's note on the first page.
All right. As you guys would make your way down into the underground area here, you would note that first off, upon coming down here, there are a couple of guards that are down in the depths of this place. These guards don't really stop you from doing anything. They're just like, oh, it's Gallon. No, I'm playing. They basically just go, oh, you come down to the dungeons. Yeah, go ahead and let us know if you need anything. Because you know you guys are the champions and they're not gonna fucking stop you. As the two of you make your way down through, you start like walking up and down the little areas there. You notice that there are not many prisoners down here. Who knows whatever happened to them? There's blood everywhere. I'm kidding now. There are around 3 prisoners that seem to be in the dungeons themselves, and there are at least 5 times that amount of cells. So you know, not a lot of people have to come here apparently. You note for good measure that Slaverman is not among them. Who knows where he's at? But there are 3 other people. Would you guys like?
He's rich. He probably has a celebrity cell or some bullshit.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened to him.
100%.
As we flash
Got a
back to
TV
the
or
king
something.
grabbing a sword and walking out. I'm kidding.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to him.
I just want to kill him.
But no, there are apparently 3 cells that are occupied, and there are around 12 other cells that are not occupied.
For the people down here, any of them remotely familiar?
There's not very well lit down here. There is a torch just outside of every cell, but the light does not seem to reach in all the way or show a absolute ton of the area. Gallon, one thing you would notice is as you're walking through, you wouldn't notice, Squeaky, because you already used your thing, but you would notice, Gallon, that as you're walking through here, your magic seems suppressed.
Oh, I can't do hand torch?
You unfortunately cannot do hand torch.
Damn, and I was about to brag.
You feel as if that is this is a conscious decision by the dungeon to limit some sort of magical things down here. You probably could still try to use magic, but you can tell that you are being very much oppressed by it here.
There's not any reason to.
But again, there is a torch outside each of the cells that are currently being occupied. The torch gives enough light inside, but it doesn't really give out too many of their features quite yet.
It's a little hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess, well, I mean, prison comfort isn't exactly the prime thing here.
Hmm. I'm surprised you haven't tried anything to make it so it's easier to see. It's usually the first thing you resort to.
Seems like they don't want me using magic down here. Or, well, anyone for that matter.
Oh, do you want me to try then?
Try what?
Demon presence. Maybe I can try to see. Can I try to see with my demon eyes?
Well, let's see if your demon eyes give you that ability. Because I don't remember.
Glowies. They glowy.
They don't glowy that. You don't have flashlights attached to your eyeballs.
You forgot your
He has
charger.
LED
You
eyes,
forgot
we
your
established
charger.
this.
High beams.
You
on.
forgot your charger. Your eyes are low battery right
High
now.
beams. High beams on.
Demon eyes, go!
You definitely can try to turn on your demonic presence if you'd like. But I will let you know that it won't help you.
Just takes deep breath, turns on eyes.
No. Still can't.
Yeah, I will say that Gallon, as you look over, you will see that there is a slight glow to her eyes, as we've always said. They are definitely glowing red, but again, it's not like you have 2 high beams attached to your face.
High beams on.
Laser vision.
Hey man, maybe one day, maybe we can get you high beams.
Freaking maybe she has to be almost dead for the high beams to come on.
Maybe.
I mean,
We need to be at full
Uh,
damage.
as your eyes are now
How bright were they?
As your
How
eyes
bright were
are
they,
now
though?
glowing, though, I will roll for the 3 of the people that are here. Give me 1 second.
I was gonna say how bright were they when Sheffos almost fucking murked me?
Again, they were just your normal brightness. They're enough to be seen, in the dark.
Okay.
If someone looks at you, and if someone is paying attention to you in the light, or if you're just doing it in the dark, people can see it. I
Can't wait till they work like blinkers too. Whenever I turn the.
it might have been good to determine exactly which one of these rolls are. So I'm just gonna say 1, 2, and 3. So that means number 3 got a nat 20. Number 3 is. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's interesting.
Hello?
Hey. Oh, are you talking to me?
anyone who's answering.
If you haven't come down here for one of us in particular, then you're not gonna let us out. Get out of here. You hear it's like shuffling from the far off, the one that seems to be the furthest off in the area. Don't mind him. He's a little grumpy. Says the voice that happened the first time.
Think he's still upset because of the sand shoes?
He's still upset because of the sand shoes.
Now I'm taking a shot in the dark here and seeing if it gets an answer.
Oh, do you think they're from Slavaman?
You hear as you say that, you hear what appears to be a growl coming from the one furthest in. As your suspicions are probably confirmed, I think, with that.
Oh yeah, he's still mad.
Oh, apologies.
Hold on, let me
Sir?
go ahead and grab him really quick. Because I'm pretty sure with you saying that you were kind of leading into a certain person, right?
Oh yeah.
You hear the growl of a Donu, a little bit further off into the underground.
Oh, it's the other donor.
The one that tried to beat the shit out of all of you guys, but you know.
You know, how dare he? Stop that. Be a good dog, like Rocket.
But yes, you definitely hear the Donu off there. He's just being grumpy. Sorry.
And you are?
Oh, no one.
Well, I mean, there's a voice coming out of you, so you're definitely someone.
That's true. I guess everyone's someone, but I'm a no one.
Then why are you in the palace dungeon?
Because no one's came to get me yet, I guess. Or maybe they don't plan to, or maybe I'm just not worth it. I don't know.
Which cell is the voice coming from here?
It seems to be coming from the not the again the furthest one down is the Donu. This one appears to be on the opposite side, on the opposite side of it, a little bit the farthest away from you because it's number 3 anyway. But it is on the opposite side of the Donu one.
Start making it over towards that one.
You make your way over. Again, you sort of like look inside. You can see what appears to be the silhouette of a small person inside. You can see that that there is there's no like horrible smells or anything like that coming from these places. They seem to be somewhat taken care of here. While this is a dungeon, it is more or less a celebrity dungeon, I guess.
It's like a bougie dungeon.
This is the dungeon that it's like, oh well, throw them in the castle dungeon, not like the regular dungeon.
Don't throw them in a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
They don't stay in the state prison. They stay in the basement.
As you two get your way over there, it's like, oh, I guess they were. I had saw something. I'm like, oh, I must be dreaming, but no, your eyes really are glowing.
Yes. My apologies. I thought I'd be able to see a little better with these, but I guess my mistake.
That's pretty neat.
Thank you. You're not.
Thanks for showing me something. It gets a little boring in here.
You're not scared?
I mean, there's bars in between you and me, unless you're. Are you guys here to execute me? Is that what's going on? You said you weren't here for anyone in particular, right? Should I be afraid?
No.
No.
Then, no, I'm not afraid.
You know, at this point, can I try torching the hand?
Yeah, go ahead. I will say that as you go to roll, you will be rolling without your magic stat.
That's fine.
That's pretty
16.
good though. As you begin to start like trying to get the fire to come into your hand, you note like seeing like sparks seem to come up at first. You try like as you try like 2 or 3 times, only sparks seem to come up. Then you kind of grip your hand and you try one final time, and a small burst of flame appears in your hand. It stays there for a couple of moments, but as it does, you are able to illuminate most of the area in the room. Let me grab them really quick.
Man, I feel like a lighter that's out of gas.
That's basically what it is.
Don't you have the lamp?
Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Let me grab them really quick. La la la. And tokens and number 11. As everything gets illuminated really quick, you see that there is not only a person inside, but you also see there is a large bag that seems to have been completely emptied inside as well, almost looking like a large backpack of a merchant or something. As you look inside, you see this person illuminated in front of you. Boop.
Hello?
As you see what appears to be just a looking like a merchant, although the armor that they seem to be wearing seems to be reminiscent of the bandits you guys ran into before coming into town.
Oh,
And she appeared to be a Hylian.
Oh, you're one of those queen bandits?
harem bandits?
I guess both of those names are what they say.
And you say they've not come back for you?
No, I got taken in, unfortunately. Wrong place at the wrong time, I suppose. I wasn't really doing much of anything, but I'm still been waiting my trial and waiting people to come and vouch for me, and no one's seemingly shown up in like a month, so shrugs. The silhouette sort of shrugs.
So then are you just supposed to stay in here?
Until someone can vouch my story? Yeah, I guess, unless they do what they did with some of the others that were here. I'm not entirely sure what they do, but sometimes people come down and take some of us, and they don't really come back, so either they're being released or, you know.
What kind of people were being taken away?
Some other people who were staying here. Right now I think there's only 3 of us left, but there were around 6 or 7, I think, before.
Did they come in with him as he points to the cell with a rock in it?
No, we didn't really come in with anyone else, I don't think.
No, I mean the most of the ones who have gone missing.
No, like I said, it was just the 2 of us that got brought in. As she
Yes,
seems to
so-
be alluding to the fact that she came in with Rock Tumble.
Oh,
There's still one more person in here.
Yeah,
And-
they've been here a little bit longer than I have. They're antisocial, I guess.
Well, that explains why they haven't said anything.
Yeah, they usually only speak up whenever they're hungry.
Mm,
I mean, fair thing to do.
I guess.
But yeah, no one's really been here to vouch for me, and just kind of like the silhouette points across the way. They're not really gonna trust anyone who came in with me, so yeah, no one's really here to say that I wasn't with them.
You said wrong place and wrong time.
Yeah, I was trying to get no. How can I put this without being too shady? Because I think that's what got me into this in the first place. I was trying to make a deal with some people who were loading some cargo, and it turns out that cargo was people. And like
Oh.
slimes and like a bunch of other things, and then they're like, oh, you're with them, and I'm like, no, I'm not, and then they threw me down here.
You were at Slaverman's.
Well, I was around a place that they were gathering a lot of people, yeah? Or a lot of things and a lot of cargo.
Nice estate, had a bar.
I've been here like a month. I guess it was a bar. I don't really know. All I know is that a bunch of guards showed up and then they saw that I could do magic, so they threw me in here.
You can do magic.
Well, I could. I think that's the only reason they put me here, though, because I'm not really able to do it anymore. Otherwise, maybe I would have went to a regular prison. They said that they've sent out word to my friends, but again, that was like a month ago, so I don't know if they're showing up.
Mm,
It's fine. They haven't been treating me that bad or anything.
yeah, but you're still a prisoner.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the queen gets here one day, or someone. I mean, I guess she's not gonna come, obviously. She's far too busy.
Um,
Makes sense given the title.
But yeah, right now I'm just. The silhouette kind of moves her hands. Being here.
If you don't mind me being curious, as somebody who does a little, he like motions, he flexes his hand a little again. Magic. What do you do?
Oh, I can make things darker. And,
Darker?
I can make people feel weird, like sometimes weak or sick.
like curses?
Something like that, yeah. I guess. Uh, You see the silhouette kind of like move back and forth. I think they said that it was, rock, rock, rock. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at it. Most everything I do, I just do because the queen sees power in us, and well, she tells us to work on things. But it's a little distracting being near the queen.
Huh.
I guess they're called the Harem Bandits for a reason.
It's not the best name for us, but I guess it's fitting. We would do anything for our queen. And if what I have to do is stay here, then I guess I'll do that. If she thinks it's too, well, if she thinks it's too,
Troublesome to go save you?
troublesome's a bad word. More if she thinks it's too dangerous. I mean, people here in the city don't really like us much, so sending anyone else to come and get me might be, well, just sending people to get locked up with me.
Doesn't seem like a very good queen.
She's wonderful. It's just she has to think about everyone, you know?
Mm,
Maybe that's why she hasn't shown up, or maybe the news hasn't gotten to her, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe they never sent anything out. I don't know. All I'm going with is what they've told me.
I mean, could be a shot in the dark. You could try asking us
Asking you what?
for help.
Who are you? Sorry, I'm a little bit new to town. It's a bit of a joke because I've been here a month, but I haven't really seen anything.
Wow, people. I am just really not that much outside the desert, am I sometimes?
I mean,
Gallon, male Garuda.
Mel Gerudo? Why is that so familiar?
I don't think Kuro was locked up down here.
You just sort of like the silhouette kind of like goes back and forth, but then you say Kuro. She's like, right, Kuro, you're his brother.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he came by the village a couple of years back.
Oh, so that's what he was doing over those years.
He was heading up to the mountain, I think.
Oh, when he brought back lava?
He was making his way by, and then he demanded entry into the city, and then whenever he came in, we were like, oh yeah, it's whatever. And then he's like, he demanded entry to see the queen, and then we're like, I guess whatever. After she said it was okay, and then afterwards, like, they went up to the mountain.
Oh,
He said something about a brother. Is that, I'm guessing that's you then, Gowan?
Yep, that would be me.
He was very what's the word?
eccentric?
Eccentric's a good one. Unforgettable is also another one. It's not every day you get you see someone show up and start just, well, being able to move everything around, especially with all the waterfalls.
Mm. Mm.
He does certainly have an arm on him. But I mean, if you know
if
him,
if he was around, then that would be probably pretty good. I mean, he could at least tell somebody that I was from that village if he recognized me at least. Though to be honest, she kind of like motions up to her hairline a bit and then just kind of like moves it around, like moves her bangs around a little bit, just like, I'm not sure anyone would really be able to pick me out in a crowd.
Hmm.
I mean, Mr. Kuro is here. Mr.
Yeah,
Kuro.
he's
He's here.
been on guard work for a while.
Mm.
Mate.
We could always try if he's willing.
I mean, I don't want to bother anyone, especially, again, I'm not even sure if he would recognize me or not. It's not like I really made a big impression on anyone.
You'd be surprised. Mr. Kuro endears everyone.
As long as someone can prove that I'm not working with that Slaverman guy and instead that I'm with my queen, then maybe it would be enough.
There's also Miss Rock,
Miss Rock?
Slaverman's daughter.
Well, maybe then.
She knows all of the people that were under his employ. She would spend time with them at the bar. She could say she's never seen you before. Even Miss Charcoal.
Miss Charcoal?
Well, I'm not quite sure about Miss Charcoal.
Sorry, I don't know any of these names. This should.
And that's the good thing, because if you don't know them, then you can prove that that's why you never worked for him.
I mean, somebody who can just say that very easily,
I guess that's true.
which is part of the problem here.
Oh, that's...
If any of you, if any of those would work, then I'd be up for trying, honestly. I would like to actually get back home as soon as I can.
I feel like Miss Rock's word...
Hopefully some of my cargo hasn't really been messed with.
I feel like Miss Rock's word would be pretty well. She testified against her father.
Your cargo?
Yeah, whenever I came here, I stationed my carriage just outside. I probably racked up a lot of late fees, to be honest, but hopefully they haven't gone through anything. Nothing in it was really perishable. I've been coming back. I came back from the big dam city.
All right, so
That big damn city. No, anyway.
how about this? I can go find Kuro. Shouldn't be that hard. We can have a word with the king. We'll have you out of here in a flash, and if you want me to, I can go check on your wagon too.
If you don't mind, there's probably going to be some late fees and stuff put in, but I can take care of it whenever I get out if they return my money. She motions over to the big like backpack that's over there. It seems to have been gone through and emptied.
But yeah, and you are, by the way?
Oh, Zara.
Zara,
I'm just how can I go about a better way of saying things? Because again, you guys, harem bandits are a little bit on the nose, yeah, but not the best place to be talking about being a bandit, I guess.
Harem merchants?
I'm one of the queen's merchants.
Right, that was the other name.
As she just sort of like comes closer to the bars and gives you guys a smile. You can tell that while again she hasn't been starved or anything here, you definitely can tell that there is a slight like bit of like almost like not malnourishment but like a slight gauntness to her for being in here for like a month.
Mm. I'm not taking back what I said, though, miss. Even if it's risky or not, you're still one of the Queen's people. And the Queen needs to think about everybody. Everybody.
I think if you met the Queen, you would know that she's not a bad person.
I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm saying she's not a good queen. But I could learn some lessons from her on how to do it right.
Well, also, so you know, this isn't going to be entirely charity. Since we might be heading that way anyway, we could definitely use an introduction.
An introduction to the Queen?
Queen, the city. Where to go, where not to go.
I mean, I suppose you'd need someone to let you in anyway. Usually for outsiders, they have to pass a test to come in.
A test?
I might be able to get you to pass the test, though they might still want you to go through that way anyway. But I can probably help you out whenever you get there, at least.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
The test is to make sure that, well, you have what it takes to get through adversity. It's not that hard. I mean, I got through it.
I mean,
And then you can meet the Queen, and then if you meet the Queen, she'll offer you a chance to become one of hers.
I twitch.
There's even been this person who comes by every now and then the past couple of years who's been giving us this liquid that makes our hair black.
She just holds up a lock of her hair.
I don't think black suits me.
Well, it doesn't stay that way for long. I mean, it stays for a couple of months, but then you can wash it out. I don't really have much of a thing going on. My hair is usually pretty dark brown before anything. But it's like a symbol in the town.
sign of unity, I guess.
The only ones who don't have it are, well, there's I think a couple of people who don't consider themselves really tied to the Queen, though she likes having them around, and the Queen herself doesn't have it, but the rest of us seem to do it for solidarity. Also, I think I look better with black hair.
It does look pretty good on you.
Thank you. Well, if you can get one of those three to vouch for me and try to get them to let me out, then I would really appreciate it. And of course I can take you there. I'm not very good at she like tries to like figure out exactly how to say it. I'm not very good at getting people around quickly, but I'm very good at getting people around safely.
I don't think we would be in any sort of rush, would we?
No idea.
Mm.
That's up to everyone else.
Mm.
But we could stay here and chat it up all day, or we can start getting you out of here.
I'll be right here. Hopefully, the king is in a good mood if you find someone.
Just don't go anywhere.
I don't think she's going anywhere, even if she wanted to, Callan.
Looks left, looks right, sits on floor. You got it.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
You see that she's smiling at you.
I'm sorry.
You see that she seems to be smiling as if she understood it was a joke.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
But no, with that, he'll turn to leave. Time to go find them. One of them. Curry
As,
usually hangs out at the wall.
as you turn to leave, you hear a very a final voice from the side. Hey. Tell them they're late with the bread.
Can do.
Yes, can do.
As you hear a very light shuffling from the final cell. As you hear the shuffling, you guys look inside and see the silhouette of something large inside, but as it seems to shuffle around on whatever bed it seems to have, it sort of makes its arm go back a bit, and as it does, I would like for both of you to roll for your magic, please.
Do I get the stat this time?
Yeah, you do.
Alright. You know what? Let's
Yes.
fucking go.
Straight to Twan. That is a 6 plus magic
Fucking
is
go.
8, so probably not getting it.
I think the best one. Yeah, it was 8 plus 6 plus 5.
So, Gallon, you are fine as you're sitting there. Polo, as this person seems to swipe their hand back behind them, the both of you feel what appears to be a large amount of pressure seemingly coming from the cell. Enough that it seems like the person inside created a wind. Which, Gallon, you would know it is hard to even sum up with a tiny bit of flame in here. As the wind seems to come out from the cell, it blows out the torch that was outside of his cell as he seems to be getting ready to sleep. Polo, you are knocked like for a loop a little bit. You seem to fall back onto your butt.
Off her hand.
Thank you.
And wow, he can do that even down here. I can only imagine what it's like when he's not stuck in a cage.
Stuck in a cage. Just tell him to bring the bread.
Oh, so you're comfy down here?
You see the silhouette slightly turn, and then you almost again the both of you almost see what appears to be a slight reddish tinge on this person's eyes, similarly to Polo. However, the silhouette does not appear to be as humanoid as Polo. As it looks back behind to the two of you, you see that the person seems to like almost narrow toward where Polo is standing, but then turns to the two of you just in a neutral position. If I wanted to leave, I'd be gone already.
I mean, given that display of wind, I'd honestly believe you.
Sure.
You're a demon, aren't you?
Seems I'm in the presence of another as well. Where are you from?
The North.
Ha, of course.
Well, yes. I am the princess of the North.
You're from one of those tribes who stick together, right? Tch.
Are you not from the North?
No. I stick to my own path.
And why are you here?
This is where my path has taken me.
Straight to jail?
Straight to where I'll be needed, I feel.
Why would the king need a demon?
Who says it's the king who'll need me?
Mm.
Who says I'd help him if he did?
Good point. You didn't say anything like that.
And the princess?
You see again, almost like a narrow, but you can see like where cheeks would be, like almost like in a smile from the silhouette. We both know the princess isn't here.
So are you the source of the demon language that the princess knows?
She already took everything she needed from me.
Do you know where she went?
Never asked.
But that was just on your path, right?
Anybody gets bored.
Ow.
I mean, fair point. I came down here because I was bored.
Did you? Or did you come because it was your path? No, it was because I was bored. Like that, the DM asked me if I was going to go somewhere, and then I rolled.
Because like you decided that you being bored in your path. I mean, you implied they weren't the same thing just now.
But I'm someone who can tell the difference. Are you?
I'll certainly find out sooner or later.
That's true. Now, bread.
Man. I almost want to say fuck this guy, but nah. I said I would. It would be mean.
I mean, maybe a couple more of your thoughts for an apple?
Did I say I wanted an apple?
Of course you didn't. I guess let's go then, Garland.
Huff.
As you go to turn, Polo, roll me for your spirit.
Yay. No, just straight D20. I am just not rolling well today.
Polo, as you turn to go away from him, as you're like, let's go, Gallon, you feel again the presence of eyes on your back. As soon as you turned away from him, you instantly regret turning away from him. You've not been on the other side of a demonic presence before. Your brothers didn't really do this to you, but you know what this is. You feel that he is directing his entire self towards you, and you almost feel as if you have like the something pressing down on your shoulders.
Turns around.
How dare you?
I wanted you to stop. I said I didn't want an apple. But if you want more of my thoughts, bring me some better bread.
I will think about it.
Go ahead. I'll be here for the foreseeable future.
Callan will start heading up at this point.
Yeah. She just starts walking out.
Sorry, he's also grumpy.
I imagine they're all in jail.
As the two of you will make your way up, do you guys tell the guards to bring them their bread?
Yeah. They're getting cranky down there.
Can you bring them something a bit freshly baked?
We always bring them freshly baked bread.
Oh, I think he was implying you could bake better bread.
He was telling
I
you to
guess.
bring better bread.
Better bread. What's a good better bread?
Yeah. Yeah, fresh baked is fine then. I'll bring him something later if I really care.
You know him? Are you a visitor? He hasn't
No,
had
I
any
don't-
visitors in
No, I don't know
several
him.
years.
Yes.
The only one who ever used to visit him was the princess.
Mm. No, I never met him in my life.
Well, not in your life. We just met him.
Well, don't.
Amazing.
You know what I meant?
I did.
Clearly, the Cootery chapter is accurate.
Throws the book out. No, anywho.
I'd be careful around him if I were you. According to stories about that guy, people used to call him the Bishop of War.
The Bishop of War.
I don't know much else about it. He's been here before I became a guard.
Does he
They
have a
tell us
name?
not to not to do anything that might get us on his bad side.
The Bishop of War. Does he have any other name?
That's the only one he's ever given us.
Mm.
I think the only
Oh.
other person who would know is the princess. You might be able to ask her. Not knowing that it's not the princess. Anyway.
Well, it's not like he's going anywhere, so if I care to know a bit more about him, as he is, well, not from the north, technically one of my people, then I will consider visiting him myself another time.
He gives a nod. You're welcome to come anytime you wish to, champion.
Thank you.
I'll get on that bread.
Mhm.
As he will make his way away.
What a trooper.
My apologies for getting upset.
I apologize.
It's, unbecoming.
We all have our moments. I've lost my cool before.
Yes, I guess it's rather fair, but, I
At
guess
least your moments don't involve fireballs.
I guess they don't involve fire and destruction and death, so I guess it's the better of the two. That was a joke?
He's smiling.
I guess I am trying to, take on my role a bit too seriously, and I should, loosen up, as they say. In fact, I have just the idea, if we go home, although we should probably find Gorthos. He probably wondered where we wandered off to.
Probably not the grandest idea for me to go home while I've got this.
Oh, that's right, the eye. Then where are you going to go?
Not sure. Figure that out later.
Mm.
Maybe I can
May
stay
I-
here. I mean, not like the dungeon, but
May I suggest an idea? We could go to the inn. I still have, I don't know if she's there, but I still have, one final lesson with her, with Miss Rowan. You're the one who's tried all my cooking from the very beginning, so I can't think of a better barometer for how I've improved.
I don't see
So,
why not.
bet it in me on me?
Holds the money bag.
No,
No,
not on you.
not on me.
Hold the money back. It's literally full. I honestly would be grateful to lighten it a little.
Fine then. Together?
But first things first.
Let's
Gotta go find
Bob.
Kura.
Yeah, we'll let him know to meet us up. Let's go find him.
Well, you guys would know that Kuro is currently doing his patrols, but he does usually come to your guys' place whenever things are done. Do you guys want to just go wait for him at your guys' place?
Well, we have to find Gorthos. We also have to find
Gorthos is wherever the fuck Gorthos is gonna say he's at. So
My concern is not that part of it. It's I'm slightly worried that the eye is what made Sheffos freak out again.
well, you guys technically haven't even figured out if that's why.
It's a theory,
that's
though.
why I'm not going back yet.
Yeah, it's a theory. So if Sheffos doesn't misbehave while he's gone, then one could assume, by hypothesis, that it's the Emerald Eye's fault.
Or it's because of it's because of the magical memories you guys have unlocked within them that you know what's gonna happen.
Know that yet.
You knew that was gonna happen.
We knew that was gonna happen. I'm saying we don't know which one, but I'm sure we'll find out if we go back.
You'll never know. Are you just never gonna go home?
We gonna test this theory. And
Guess this house is mine. I own it now.
Like, oh, okay. If he doesn't freak out, that means it's the eye. Ooh, but like, if you never come home, then it's like you're never gonna test if the eye works.
Listen, somebody else probably got home first.
I'm gonna throw a house party.
Oh,
Let's do a coffee area.
Let's go, boys.
Well, you guys never go home. Got it. All right, so
I said I was going home. God damn it!
I just wanted to know.
Fucking listen to me.
You guys start making your way away from the castle. Again, we didn't know where Gorthos was, so we are going to see where exactly Gorthos would have gone, as everybody else had done different things. Also, hi, Anthony.
Antonio.
Anthony, the last thing that that was done was you were at the castle. You had made plans for the next day to go and do a communion with the goddess with Galen. But what would you like to do for the rest of this day?
I thought about it for a minute. I'm gonna go get in trouble.
You're gonna get in trouble?
I'm gonna go get in trouble.
What are you
Because
doing?
I wanna go here.
Where's here?
I wanna go to this little cave right here. This cave that has someone.
Go to the cave that only opens like once every 8 months.
Oh, you want to go over there?
I wanna go get in trouble.
Well, there's a problem with that.
Why is that?
Especially with what you guys just did. If you remember, I had said whenever you guys were about to leave that there was a lot of people going up to the top of this area to get this place ready for the large basin that you guys had said you wanted to put here. So currently, there is a ton of guards around this area.
Oh man, it sounds like Gorthos getting in trouble. Like he won't.
All I'm saying is there are a ton of people here who will probably stop you. Do you want to still do it?
Be a sneaky Gorthos.
It's okay, you're tiny, no one will ever see you.
You're in the body of a little baby man. Come on, you can do it.
You could try to sneak.
Man.
You
I
could
like
try
the
to
idea.
sneak.
Yeah, I would like to try and sneak my way through.
All right, let me go
My little
ahead
baby
and
legs.
I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna roll the minion dice, the ones that I roll whenever I use the demon points to determine how many people are around. We're gonna do whatever these two dice roll plus 2. That is the amount of guards that are gonna be here, getting things ready for the basin. So whatever this rolls plus 2. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 guards currently out here. Let me go ahead and move them over here.
That's at least 2 more than Gorthos would have liked.
Everybody start lining up that inspiration. Come on, Fleeting. Go, 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 go.
We got 2.
Fuck yeah, come on, let's go.
Come on, go.
Let's see.
So much power.
There's a boss inspiration. I don't have any more growth inspiration to give you. Damn.
3, 4,
Kimba's here.
Fucking hold on, man.
Where's Hosier? I want him to be here because I want this to be
Harold,
where he
Hal,
decided where
Harvey,
he was
Hugh,
supposed
Captain
to go to.
Hussein. I'll try to find him. Hoover, Hugh, Horatio, Harry.
Where's Hector?
Harold, not related.
I found him.
Hell
Where's he
yeah.
at?
He's over by
Get him
the,
over.
He's over here. I will pick him up and I will bring him
Mono.
over. He is coming. He is coming. He is coming.
There you go, Gorthos. There you go, Gorthos. You got 3 on me. Come on, Daddy.
With those.
You know,
There
just
we
to be
go.
that guy, he's over this way.
Well, here's the thing:
You dick.
because there are guards up here, we're gonna assume that that they are, yeah, you know, a lot of them are around the area getting things ready for people to figure out the basin. Some of them are into the wooded areas over here, trying to make sure there's no like wild animals that are currently like roaming around the area. Make sure they stay away from the area. And I would say that Dozier would be the guard that's over by this area because I want him to be.
Leno, can I pay you money to make Hosier like an actual face?
It's fine. I have given him a green base. I'm trying to get it perfect so that we know he's different from everyone else.
Good enough.
And there is one captain here, Harold. No, there's 2 captain here's, Hussein and Harold. Cool.
Hey.
So Harold will be over by the basin area. He's the one like getting everything ready there, and Hussein will be over with the adventuring party, getting the animals away from the area. So currently you are within view of a lot of people. The only way to get up here is to either come this way from the castle or to go up and around here. But there's a thing there, so you would most likely be coming this way.
Mhm.
So Gorthos.
It's the beginning of Ocarina of Time all over again.
It is, isn't it? I don't think they'll kick me out though. Maybe.
So Gorthos.
It's time.
I would say, right now,
dude.
the biggest thing
Yeah.
you need to do is you need to probably, if these people find you, you could probably just be like, oh no, I'm here for other things. Like, you don't have to worry too much about it. It's just the more people who do see you, the more people will be aware of your existence. I'll let you know that right now. They're not gonna just toss you out for being right there. But so where would you like to start going, my dude?
Well, shit. I wish I could see any large patches of grass on this map.
I would say that that you would be able to attempt to hide wherever you would go. There would be shrubberies and large grass and trees and things on your way. I just want to know which direction you're going.
Well, we'll probably go the fastest way, so probably this way.
Okay.
So
So you'll be making your way off in this direction.
Mhm.
As you would be going by this first little area. Again, you're probably not going to get kicked out for being right here, but let's still see if people see you there. Go ahead and give me a finesse check.
hey,
And yeah, 5 fleetings, I believe.
So roll me 6 times, I suppose.
let's just do the 6. That was almost a 19. I was gonna laugh really badly. 13's the highest so far. 3. Oh.
Oh,
Come on, damn it.
there we go.
Well, I'm gonna say
There it
these
is.
two are completely oblivious to your actions. You would continue to make your way across here.
You probably like hug the cliffside. Like
Upon doing so, I would say roll me with advantage for Hector here.
oh no, Hector, he has a name. He's more
They all
dangerous.
have names.
Oh shit.
Have more inspiration.
Well, I guess to do the advantage roll for
I guess we're not leaving the city today.
16. Well, those just wants to investigate while everyone
No,
else
no,
is
it's
doing
fine. It's
points.
fine.
So my advantage roll gave me a 16, and is that more fleeting?
I don't think he's gonna be able to see you.
Cool.
As you are now having to go past an area where someone is actively patrolling and searching for people, this is gonna be a harder check for you. So I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me with currently. I'm not imposing disadvantage on you, but you will have disadvantage. Or you know what? I'm not going to give disadvantage to you. I'm going to give advantage to him whenever he rolls, if he rolls,
Okay.
depending on your rolls. So right now
Yeah.
you have a fleeting. Go ahead and roll me for your finesse again.
That fucking like fucking pendulums, man. They just keep going one way and no.
Roll me
19.
2 more times, I think. No, just 1 more time.
So 19's still the highest.
Power to surpass
I'm gonna
Metal
roll.
Gear.
I'm gonna roll him. I'm gonna roll his twice because again, I'm gonna give him advantage on looking around because right now he is looking for things in particular. You got a 19.
Mhm.
No.
Scurry,
It's like right as you're like going by, you just see him turn to the other direction and walk the other way.
You know in Skyrim when you crouch, they just completely lose sight of you.
As you get all the way out here, you see the hunting party making their way away. They are now close enough. You feel that they could potentially stop you if alerted to your presence. And the only person in front of you right now is Hosier. You could try to watch Hosier and see if you can sneak by him, or you can go and talk to him. It's up to you.
I want to see if he moves at all.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me for your luck. A
Big
flat
luck.
D20 roll.
Gorthos teleport inside.
Damn it.
He looks as if he is currently just sort of he's guarding, man. You know Hosier, he's freaking too diligent. There
Let's
is
see
a
here.
tree right beside the entrance if you want to still try to sneak in. It will be hard as fucking hell, but you could try.
How loud is the sound of a Deku nut going off? Again?
I'd say it'd be a snap. It'd be a snapping sound. It'd be a very kind of unnatural snapping sound. So they would know that it would be a Deku nut. They may not know exactly where it came from or who did it, but
So I'm like sitting here like, can I make him turn? Can I force him to turn by making a noise?
you could attempt to.
Look, I do have a ton of Korok seeds too.
Do
You
You
it.
could just
do it.
murder him.
Yeah, just kill him. Just kill him.
I don't want to murder him. I want to make him go away. Maybe 5. So we're assuming these are all 5 feet, right? So 5.
Yep.
My range with our slingshot was
Like 6 squares you have. I think.
slingshot. Tell me your secret. 10.
10, there you go.
Goddamn. How good is his hearing? He's very diligent. So 1, 2.
We're going to assume, by the way, again, the maps are bigger than they appear. We're going to assume that that this is accurate enough, though, because I don't want to make the map bigger.
Accurate enough. So I'm gonna see if I can't draw him away shooting here
Okay.
with the Deku nut.
We're just going to assume, by the way, I think this is good. We're going to assume everything here is a 10-foot square.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that is still within your range, though. At that point.
Cool. All right, that works for me.
Okay. You want to try to throw a Deku nut over there?
Slingshot. I ain't.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll even sacrifice one of the Deku nuts for that.
Alrighty. The Deku nut will go off with a bit of a snap. It will be something that would alert my boy here. I'm going to roll for his diligence. To see if he will leave his post after hearing a snap.
Is it low good or high good for that? For him?
I'll roll with disadvantage because he has a pretty good diligence.
Damn it.
I'll roll with disadvantage though. So take the lowest
Okay.
roll.
Oh, I see what you mean then.
And
Oh,
that is a 3. As you set off a Deku nut over there, it's like, huh, what's going on over there? Is that you, Marco?
scurry.
Son of a bitch!
This fucking game.
Gortha's just silently thanking Marco in his head as he's scurrying inside the tomb.
Amen, Marco. You took one for the team.
Is that you, Marco?
Lot. Meanwhile, Marco's in the post office writing a nice letter to his family.
What
Yeah,
what a terrible
so
thief.
Rose fucking tackles him.
Hosier just rushes back to you, tackles you to the ground. What were you doing? That's a cave.
My family.
You sick fuck. I'm kidding.
I can't believe it. Such a master of stealth and duplicity that you can make people believe you were in 2 places at once.
You sick animal.
Does your evil know no bounds?
The meme never dies. A villain forever.
Can't wait till I actually make an evil character.
Yeah.
Can't wait
Be
till
funny.
Marco dies and I make someone who's actually evil.
I mean, if it happens, I'll do it. Fuck.
You make your way inside. Upon doing so, Gorthos, upon passing the threshold of this place, you immediately feel a chill in the air. As if you had hair on your bones, you would feel it standing up. As you make your way into the cave, there is obviously something here, something you can sense, something that is very much tied to the heroes. Again, this is apparently a gravesite for one of them, as you remember being told.
Yeah, that's why he's coming. This is an interesting reaction, though.
You could have just waited till you came back, man. Maybe they would have let you in, or you could have asked. I'm kidding. Could have asked the king.
Nah.
Could have. Anyway.
But then how does he get in
Steps deeper in.
trouble?
You step
Exactly.
further in. Upon making your way into this area, you feel something drip down from the ceiling above. You look to yourself in the very, very dim light that would come from the entrance. You would see that some sort of a liquid seemed to have dripped down onto you. As you look to it, and as you kind of like mess around with it in your fingers, you see that it appears to be slightly elastic and purple.
It's Mewtwo goo.
Gorthos just slowly goes to his sword.
You make your way to your sword. You look up. You don't really see anything coming down at you. Nothing's doing anything bad to you.
He pulls it out anyway. Gorthos just wanted to get in trouble, not like this. All right, he's gonna go a little further in.
You make your way further in. At this point, it is hard to see too much ahead of you without some sort of light. As you make your way here, you can tell there is a bit of a let me get a like a more cavey color. I want a more cave-like color. A cave.
More like a purpley, elasticy cave purple color.
You can tell that in front of you there appears to be some sort of wall.
Quick, use flash.
Are you there, Gorthos?
Yes, I'm here in this dank room. I'm at the crossroads already.
This part here is the furthest you feel like you can see in. Would you like to try to find something that would allow you to see better, or would you like to just kind of feel your way around?
I don't think I have anything that could help me see better. Unless I want to start flashbanging myself.
Flashbang! Ah!
Deku nut. Ah! Deku nut. Ah! I mean, maybe I could figure some way to do this. Maybe there's a torch on the wall.
There is not.
Fuck.
Because this was not a time that people are supposed to be in here.
The tours don't start till 9.
Till 9 weeks from now.
Damn it. I guess Gorthos will start feeling his way through this way.
All right. Start making your way this way. You feel that that there is a immediate loss of a handhold to the area off to the north. Upon going in that direction, you feel a sort of wetness along the walls. Again, that same kind of elastic, sort of wet feeling as you move your way in this direction.
Fuck is covering these walls? I thought they were supposed to. This was supposed to be like a heroes too.
Mm-hmm.
Very sticky hero.
It's the hero
The
sticky.
legendary slime hero.
Well, this would be a bust then.
But
Shit.
bones.
Slimes don't have bones.
I'll take my slime bones, please.
God, this is just screaming a bad idea. Let's keep going. Well, what's over this way? You're like, touch.
You begin to touch around here. You kind of check off in this direction, as you do find that there is a wall immediately off to your right there.
Just hug the wall.
If you want to, you definitely can. Do you want to try to hug your wall around this area? You'll just be touching a lot of that goo.
Yeah, it was like keep like poking now and then, just going all around he can until he reaches something.
Boop. As you get to that point, you feel something odd on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what appears to be the texture of not the sticky like substance that you had before, but you feel like almost like a grainy like substance in front of you, almost like wood directly ahead of you. It still has a bit of the wetness on it, but it is definitely a different sensation.
He feels around. Perhaps there's a handle of some kind. If this is a door,
there does not appear to be a handle, but from what you are touching, it appears to be very loose. You could potentially try to move it away if you'd like.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
You want to?
Push.
As you attempt to move this away, you feel that there is something on the other side that seems to be kind of giving a bit of a bounce back as you're trying to move it away. Would you like to try to do it anyway?
Might be barred from this side. He'll hold off on that, I guess, and try and maybe find a different way around.
Okay. Do you want to keep moving around?
Yeah. Is this what the keen-eyed feat was for?
Hold on.
Just have a mental map. Oh.
Let me go ahead and. There we are. And
There we go.
And You make your way over here as you feel there is an opening in front of you.
Check.
Start going around this side.
This is a bigger place than Dorthos thought it was going to be.
It's not humongous, I will say.
It's bigger than I thought it'd be. I thought it was gonna be a fucking room, like a tomb.
You get around here, as you do. I would like for you to I'd like you to go ahead and roll me for your instinct, please.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And because you are in pure darkness, please roll me with disadvantage.
Hooray!
You know it's good when they bring out the instinct roll.
Oh,
That is
I got a 7.
8 altogether?
8.
You're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, great.
As you step into the area in front of you, you feel, once again, that's not the correct one. This You feel another thing of wood in front of you.
Is this also a loose piece of wood?
This one appears to be a little bit more stuck in place.
Gorthos wishes he had dark vision.
Would you like to
Shit.
continue would you like to continue searching this room, or would you like to try to get through that?
Search. More map, more instinct.
Okay. Well, I'd like you to please go ahead and give me another instinct roll, but I will reveal the remainder of this area.
Is it still a disadvantage?
Yup.
Yay! Maybe I'll get double 20 and be safe and happy. I got an 11.
You got an 11?
Yeah.
Is that plus your 1 or is that with your 1?
Yeah, plus 1.
All right, so that's 12 altogether then.
No, I'm sorry. That was 11 total.
Oh, 11 total. You begin to make your way around, again, feeling that slimy gunk all about you. As you get around here, you feel like you have a bit of a mental map of at least the 2 rooms you feel like you've been in. As you make your way here, you see the light coming in from the area off over here, where Hosier probably has made his way back at this point. As you begin to make your way back, however, stepping over toward where you think you need to go. This is where that instinct thing kind of goes in. As you step here,
yeah,
something appears to slightly give beneath you. I'd like you to roll me for your finesse.
I don't know.
The DC will be higher because, again, you cannot see it. 13 plus your 2, that's 15. Well, here's what I'm gonna say then. Something beneath you begins to give. As this something gives, you are able to jump yourself back just in time to not completely fall down into it. However, you can tell that there is some sort of a hole in front of you, and it did make a noise whenever whatever it was seemed to snap and break down there. I'd like you to roll me just a luck roll, please, to see if anybody outside might have heard you.
Maybe not. 13. Lucky 13.
You're fine. At least you think
so. Fuck you.
As you hear whatever seemed to have broken down, like the rocks or wood or whatever that was that seemed to have collapsed downward, continue to fall, this is a very long hole, and it seems to be on an incline of sorts, as if you could potentially slide down.
Gorla should have come down here with a torch.
Other than this hole, you know that there are 2 pieces of wood that seem to have stuck out to you. You don't know anything about the middle of this room because you were just around the edges.
Well, Gorth is going to avoid the middle of everything now. He's going to clamber to the nearest wall.
The wall.
Yeah.
You touch the goo.
Ugh. Safety goo.
The safety goo.
Yeah. He peers down the entryway.
As you peer down the entryway, you do know that there appears to be a silhouette of a guard at the end of it. As Hosier is back on his duty.
Duty.
Damn that Marco! I'll catch him next time.
Gorthos has another idea because Gorthos is done here today. Gorthos is done having fun. He almost fell down an incline.
Are you done?
Gorthos is done. He just walks out.
You just walk out? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, he's gonna ask if he has a torch. Gorthos almost fell in a hole. Silly DM.
Okay.
Are
Uh,
Are you sure about this?
No, I'm just sitting here.
Gorthos was just testing your defenses.
I just, are you just walking out? Do you want to
Nah,
stealth
he's-
out? Do you want to?
he's gonna try and sneak out. He's like trying to like figure out like what angle he can see outside from here.
You could potentially fire off another Deku Nut if you'd like, or you could just try to wait for him to turn and sprint toward this little tree over here.
I could trust my luck for that too.
It's up to you.
Fuck it.
Which one do you want to try?
Let's try patience first, because patience is apparently a virtue that Gorthos needs to learn more of.
You wait for him to try to turn. I'll roll for his diligence again. Again, I'll roll disadvantage because he doesn't expect anybody's gonna be here. Like Marco's apparently going over there and getting more bugs or something. I don't know.
Always Marco's fault, isn't it?
Always Marco.
Oh,
As you will note that as you wait for around like 10-15 minutes, and finally he does like slightly move out and turn off to the right and kind of like give a good look over at the area where they're making the basin. Upon doing so, you kind of scuttle out and rush over toward the tree.
the scuttle up the tree like zoom.
Right as he turns over and sort of makes his way back, but then he just sort of stands at the side. As he stands over, you do note that he does lower himself slightly. As you look on the ground, there appears to be some purple gunk on the grass.
Gorthos looks down on himself like, uh-oh.
You
Is
look
there
down
more
at
on him?
yourself, Gorthos, now that you're in the light. You see that the entirety of of the bottom of your shoes seems to be encased in a very sticky, bright purple, like gel or jam almost. As you look to your hands, the exact same thing, almost as if you're wearing purple gloves of ick.
Does it smell weird?
You're a skeleton, but roll me instinct. We'll see how.
Gorthos eats and drinks. Fuck you.
I'm trying to see how much of it you're gonna get.
Cool. Oh, 2.
It has a smell to it, not a bad smell.
Gorthos realizes his hands are covered in gunk, and he's like, I realize now, did I ever put the sword away?
Nope, you did not. So I would say that the hand that you have holding the sword seems to also like have like a bit of gunk around it, and the hilt of your sword does.
Gorthos tries to open his hand where the sword is, where he's holding the sword.
You open your hand, it seems to open slowly, because like it does seem to like be adhesive, like kind of almost like an adhesive a little bit, almost like a bit of elasticity to it, but it isn't like keeping your like yourself onto it. You can stow your sword if you want.
Damn, it's not sovereign glue.
You don't have a cave of
Gorthos.
sovereign glue, unfortunately.
Gorthos, however, his little tiny hamster wheels turning in his skeleton head. This could be useful somehow, but not right now. Gorthos wants to leave now.
Gorthos would like to leave.
Gorthos is going to leave now. and
I
come back-
have an idea. Let's leave.
Gorthos has an idea. Let's come back with a light sword.
Let's come back later.
Gorthos wasn't expecting an entire fucking thing. He just thought it was gonna be a room.
Just a
Just
room.
a whole. This will be a tricky new form to acquire.
As you will go to make your way leaving, I would like you to roll me one more time for your finesse, and we'll see if you get away without anybody noticing.
Does Gorthos commit the perfect crime of scouting? Oh no,
I will have to roll against that.
that's a 7.
Oh, it's a slime. Get it.
Uh-oh.
That is also a 7. You beat it, or you met it, so you're fine, because he was rolling a disadvantage.
And skr.
I'd imagine
Zoom.
you get here, and then again, just to stop yourself from having to go through everybody else, slide.
6 slide. then Gorthos realizes a ton of dirt just stuck to his feet. He's like lopsided now. He's like,
Well, no, it's not. It's not dirt. There is a purple smear from like when your cape was dragging on the ground a bit.
surely this won't cause any problem. Gorthos thinks for a second, is like,
Who was in here? I must have been Marco.
Gorthos just looks at that and just realizes,
You note, by the way, it seemed to there seemed to be a lot more of that purple gunk on the wall of this thing than you feel could have been on you.
Gorthos just like checking himself, like, how much gunk is on Gorthos?
You see that there is still like a bit of a streak on your cape, and the stuff on your hands and on your feet seem to have not gone away at all.
Well, I think with that, Gorthos gonna just kind of scurry his little feet back towards the house at this point. He's like, he's not out of fear, out of actual excitement. He's like, there's more. There's something interesting. I'm gonna disappear for a hot minute.
As you guys all will at this point be making your way back home. Go ahead and get everybody over at the door a little bit before the door, because like some of you would have gotten there a lot sooner than others. One of you went through kind of a dungeon, so he's gonna be there last. But as far as things are concerned, the first one back is probably gonna be Ronan, because he wasn't kidnapped, and he also
he just
wasn't
went
writing a
over,
letter
like,
or anything of the
went
sort.
Or
Mini and sword.
Where is frickin' Larry?
Living like Larry.
There's Larry.
Living like Larry.
Was he still at the castle?
I grabbed him.
he was here.
I grabbed him. Well, Barry's here. Larry wasn't. I got him though. As you make your way in, you start to look around. Nobody seems to have made their way back yet. As you see that Larry and Barry are just sort of like moving around, like just like wandering through the area.
Hi, fellas.
You see the people seem to have brought out more chairs. That's pretty cool.
Oh wow! I didn't know we had these. All right. I guess I'll just go upstairs and check on fucking Shefos.
You make your way upstairs to check on Shefos. You note that he appears to still be somewhat letting off a bit, like a tiny bit of like growling every now and then, but he's not like thrashing about like he was doing.
Okay.
But as you do come up and give a check on Shefos, you will at this point hear the shrill voice of Clavier as Clavier makes his way in. Larry! I'm kidding.
My audio didn't work. Hello! Larry!
So you do note that people
missed you.
have made their way in. At the same time, though, just kind of checking over Shefos for a bit. He doesn't seem to be waking up immediately, but he does seem to be still somewhat letting off very tiny growls.
Okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine. What do you think's wrong with him?
I don't.
Because
have
I'm
any
here
clue.
too.
It's true. I don't know. It's either the house or the gem. I guess we'll find out soon.
Flutter, 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 flutter. No.
Oh no, it's happened again. This is twice now. He's been eaten by a fucking ghostly wolf host.
Help! I'm kidding.
You know that healing thing you did, by the way?
The one that I did to that Zora lady?
Yeah. Is that like a thing you can do? Like normally? Or is that was that the only time?
Well, you see, there's a bit of a caveat to it. I had went in with Gallon and Marco thinking that I would have to do something for them too, but I didn't have to, so technically I have a use of it still.
So it's like limited.
How do I put
There
it?
you go.
I have to charge it.
Okay.
You see like Z begin to like slightly like drift off to the left and to the right. Actively, like I have to know that I'm going to use it. Back whenever you had found me, I was planning on using it on myself because I was stuck. But then you got me unstuck.
I see. Ah, okay.
So I do have a use of it right now, but I'm not entirely sure what it would do. It's less of a heal and more of a restore.
I'm confused.
It's hard to bring up. I can't heal you, but I could restore you to what you were. Kind of.
Okay. Hold on.
Hanging on.
Yeah, I get it.
What do you roll?
Yeah.
Either way, I'm not entirely sure if it would work on Wolfos, but it worked on Obra because it was so fresh, you know?
Right. Yeah, I don't know if it would work here. It's something I had thought about, and this reminded me of it.
I'm sorry, I'm not very useful.
Oh, you're crazy useful. You saved Obera. And you have a really good heifer.
You don't know if that's for true. What if I ate her? I'm kidding. Obera is me. I am Obera. No. Anyway.
You're a valued member of this team.
If we're not planning on using it anywhere else, I could try.
Well, we'll talk with everybody else, see what happens with Shefos, and if we need to, we'll see what happens.
If anything happens worse, I can maybe bring him back to this state.
It like looks at him like this.
Well, I mean, if anything happens worse.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I don't know what I can do.
I think things will turn out fine.
Do you want to make your way out of the room?
Yeah. Make my way down.
Make your way down. As you do, Clavier, you come back. You see that Larry and Barry are doing good. As you come back, eventually you would notice that not only is a Ronin coming out from the doorway over there, but a Marco is coming in from the doorway back here.
Ronan! Marco!
Marco!
Clavier, Ronan!
Ronan, Marco!
Larry and Barry!
Yeah, they're here too!
Z!
How did your thing go?
I went well.
That's good! How did your thing go, Ronan?
Oh, I bought some stuff. I bought some good stuff.
How'd you buy?
These holds up the instruments.
Oh! I thought
This
you
is
only
good.
use bone!
This is gonna take some getting used to.
Oh, you know what they say about practice and perfect in practice?
It's
Do you
true.
guys know where to find powers of magical power? I got kidnapped, and a guy I think is also kidnapped. There was like this house like down the road. I don't know, like a ghost house of some sort.
Oh, the ghost house.
Oh, the guest house.
Oh, that's actually what you guys call it. Okay.
I mean, we don't really know what else we could call it. The ghost market.
There's someone in there.
There are ghosts. Yeah.
No, like a living flesh person in there.
Oh,
That's not
Or
good.
maybe not a it had eyes. It was alive.
That's
and I was
not
like,
good.
hey, what do you want for this person? And I can give you my clothes. And they were like, we don't want your clothes. We
Oh.
want something of magical power. It wasn't very specific. Just magic. You guys know where there's magic?
Do we have?
We have some magic things, but I don't know what we can. If there's anything we can really give at the moment.
But these are our magic things. We don't want to.
Our magic.
We don't want to
things.
give.
There's also a well in there, and the well likes it when you put money in it.
A whale?
Well. Like, well.
Oh, well. Oh.
Like well.
Anyway, I threw all my money down there. Thankfully, it was worth like 5 rupees. But it seemed to like it.
Wow.
Yeah!
Hmm.
It was a well, Ronan.
Yeah. We should probably see if that person's okay.
I mean, apparently they like the touch of contact when I patted its eyes.
Okay.
They're part of the well.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's what would have happened to me if I didn't give him the leathers that I had. Or my clothes.
I don't have any magic.
Do we have any extra
thingies.
magic items?
Do I have magic?
I also got this collar.
Oh.
I might put it on, I don't know.
Man, I got this cool sapphire treasure.
I will put it on Larry, but his spine is too small.
What do you mean to? I guess you're correct. It would be too small. His spine is too small.
Do potions count as like magical things, or are they just alchemical like concoctions?
Depending on how the potions are made, I would say brews would count more as magic than potions would.
But like a standard yellow potion or red potion wouldn't be magical.
Probably not, at least in this kind of context.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Well,
Let's wait for
I
the
mean,
others
we
to
could
get back.
ask Smith
We
if
can-
he's got
we can wait
anything
for
new
both.
in.
right. We can wait. He just sits like in front of the door.
You want to wait for
I'm
the others to
waiting.
show up?
We can sit in our many new chairs.
Look at this. Look at these
Yeah,
many
but they
chairs.
won't see me immediately if I'm here. I can bring a chair over and sit in front of the
That's
door.
a good point.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring some chairs over.
Yeah.
The three of you sit in chairs, staring at the
I guess you're
doorway
sitting in a chair.
as Gallon and Polo make their way in. They open the door as they see the three of them sitting in chairs directly in front of them.
Hey, guys.
Just has a dumb grin on his face, like, yes, this is perfect.
Hello,
Oh hi,
Polo.
didn't see
Alan.
you there.
You seen Koro?
Not
no.
yet.
Oh.
You're screaming from upstairs. No, I'm playing.
Brother.
But
Is there a reason you're sitting in front of the door like this? Did we do something wrong?
Did he leave?
No,
No,
not at
yeah,
all.
he
But you
just-
should be in here.
He just wanted to sit close to the door, so I
Yeah.
joined him.
So you guys would see us immediately. Now we're here. I got kidnapped and there's a guy in a house.
the ghost
and-
house.
Yeah, and then I was wondering if there's anything with magic here, because the guy's just there. He's just a pair of eyes on the wall.
I thought we checked that place thoroughly.
I don't know,
I mean,
maybe you
they're
missed some
probably-
eyes. I missed them the first time, and then it all got like light on it, and then I was like, oh, a pair of eyes.
Something magical?
That's what they want for.
They want to trade
Huh?
magical things for people, I guess.
That sounds as unreasonable as ever. Yeah, probably have something upstairs.
Not the pirate
Ah!
town. We're gonna use that at some point.
Or I'll trade it for a person's life, apparently.
But we've got so many things.
Margo!
As I'll go up to get my pirate charm and pants.
I'm gonna get rid of these jorts. If it's the last thing I do.
You're really gonna leave me?
If they want magical shit, this is the magical shit I've got and I'm willing to part with. Hey, Marco. You got to
Yeah?
say no to the fire essence. I'm saying no to the pirate charm and going in my bag.
I have the fucking fire essence in my bag. What do you mean I said no?
Yeah, I want to go feed it to the Octorok. But no, we'll put the charm and jorts, and it's just like, yeah, I've got these.
As you go up and do that, Polo, do you go and get anything, or do you just sit here?
I don't have anything magical.
Okay. I would say as you guys are searching for things, Gorthos would eventually show up, and you guys note that he is covered in sick.
I imagine that because I know it's not that sticky, but I imagine Gorthos like swings open the door and he's stuck on the door. Nah.
As he comes in, I will
Gorthos.
say that you guys would smell a very sweet fragrance coming from him.
Oh,
It smells almost like Fruity Pebbles.
Garfos, I didn't know you were into perfumes that were also dark.
I
you
just
really
noticed the fuck.
caked it on, huh?
Have you you're leaving purple dots behind?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the map.
Look at the map.
Now they're everywhere.
Look at the
Oh
map.
my
Now.
Look at everywhere you went.
Well, I'm gonna get caught anyway.
I
yeah,
am
Gorthos just
absolutely gonna get caught. Anyway.
Gorthos just hanging to the wall, to the door, not just like, hello.
You left quite the trail.
Gorthos went exploring.
Yeah, it seems like you did. Find anything interesting?
Gorthos went into the tomb of that hero that no people said Gorthos shouldn't go into.
Why are you covered in slime?
Find anything
wall.
interesting?
The walls and floor and ceiling presumably are covered in this weird purple slime.
Should we like power wash you?
Wait a minute.
It's somewhat very adhesive, but not. It's sticky. Gorthos is sticky.
It smells very sweet.
Gorthos had wondered about it. He almost thought about tasting it, but that would have been a bad idea. Gorthos feels.
Why?
I guess there goes my idea. I was actually going to ask.
Gorthos does not know why it's covered in purple gunk. But Hosier was guarding it, so Gorthos decided to crawl in there anyway.
So that's where he was.
I mean, the last time I taste tested something, I put myself at quite a risk. I'm willing to do it again because I am fully aware that it's a very stupid idea. But if anybody
Well,
else
if
wants
it's a
to
stupid
volunteer,
idea. I should be the one to do
No one is going to lick Gorthos.
I mean, I wasn't going to lick you.
But it smells so fruity.
I
Gorthos
would
does
hope
not
my
care.
tongue is too small.
Gorthos does not care what it smells like.
It smells fruity.
Gorthos is still stuck to the door now.
Here, I'll go.
I'm just imagining if Jasna was still here, she just is already latched onto him because he smells like fruit.
I have an
I'm
idea.
erasing the dots because I don't know
Actually,
if they're actually leaving
Actually,
the
no,
trail or not.
Actually, no, that's a horrid idea. I was going to say maybe you can have Hickory Dickory Dock work on you for a little bit.
Gorthos is not letting the Deku Hydra lick him.
But they're so tiny.
Gorthos is already eaten by a Deku Papa once. Gorthos will not let it happen again.
Man, you're really on there.
They usually eat stuff out of our hands and stuff, right? It shouldn't be that much of a big deal.
Yes, they're very nice.
Gorthos is well, probably right. But aside from that, Gorthos can't help you. If he tries to leverage, he will be stuck to the door by his
I'm
feet.
just like, here to get the center of gravity.
I'm just thinking it would be a lot better than having one of you guys try to taste it. You could maybe
Besides, if it
hold
if
up
it
your
ends up
shoe or something to him.
Besides, if it ends up being fatal, well, there you go. You've just taken care of our Deku Hydra. You win either way, right?
Gorthos already went against the Deku Hydra. Regardless.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Thank you.
What is Deku Hydra selling old news or something?
What's important now is that hero's tomb is covered in this strange gunk, and apparently people are allowed to go in there at certain times.
Do
Maybe
you
they're allowed
think
to
they
go in there because the gunk recedes or something.
What, you think it's seasonal?
Maybe there's some sort of reason why people aren't allowed in the fucking,
Maybe
the
there's a
fucking
reason
cave.
people are allowed in there beyond it being a tomb.
I don't know. That wouldn't make any sense, Marco.
Gorthos just like slams like hand, like fist on open hand. Like, it's like he just slams his fist like the hero's skeleton, the hero's remains are in great danger. He looks down at his hands. Oh,
Did you just put her hands
I
together?
don't think they're in grave danger, Gorthos. I think you're the one in danger.
You see him like hit his hands, and then he tries to come out, and you just see like the slime stretch apart, almost like
You're just
like
covered
biting.
in fucking grape Laffy Taffy, dude.
Almost like again, like almost like biting into like a really good cheesy pizza that sort of stretches.
You're in some Laffy Taffy, man.
Maybe we should get you to a bath. Maybe it's water soluble.
Yeah, let's
Perhaps.
throw him in our bath if we even though we don't know if it's fucking like dangerous or whatever.
Before we throw him in the bath, let's see if it can be washed off with water. I'll be back with a jug.
Let's give him some lem therapy via the fucking Deku Hydra.
The
Oh,
moment,
look at the dots.
Wait.
lem.
the moment
wait,
Marco
wait,
leaves,
wait.
Callan starts using the water spell on him.
You gonna try to spray him with water?
Yeah. See
You're
what
gonna
happens.
fucking hose him down.
You spray him.
Spray him with
You spray at him with water. As you do, Gorthos, you get sprayed at with water.
boy.
As it happens, as you spray at him with water, Gallon, it does not seem to go away.
You could warn Gorthos next
It
time.
seems like it is caked onto him. Maybe again,
Well,
if you pressure freaking watch this
Power
boy to the
wash him,
point of
yeah.
it maybe hurting or something, but it seems like this is something you have to maybe even have to scrape off.
Well, ain't as simple as a little bit of water.
There was a very long smear left behind as Gorthos slid down the cliffside. Hopefully this won't raise any alarms.
I'm kidding.
I'd like Gorthos to get some lem treatment. Get some lem therapy. Lem. It's gonna be that one video of the little geckos on the fucking whatever. they were-
With little Yoshi sound effect gecko.
I wonder what the limits of the cabinet is.
There you go.
Soapy water.
What are you
Lem
doing out here, Gorthos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking.
Licked by the Hydra.
Paul's gonna fucking drag Gorthos over because Gorthos is super sticky.
Get in lem therapy. Get in lem therapy.
You make your way over towards your place over here. As you step out, you see Dickory and Doc looking over at you. What are you trying to do?
He holds out one of his hands.
Who are you holding it out to? Hickory, Dickory,
yeah.
or Doc? Also, I told you guys to stop connecting them.
What?
Who's done this?
Oh my god, they're actually connected.
I've literally told you guys to not do that shit. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm kidding.
But it makes sense.
Oh my god, they're in the middle.
That's fucking unbelievable. It still works. All right.
But no,
I don't know. If I remember right, each one of these had, like the old Hydra heads, all did something specific,
that
right?
is very
One-
true.
One
Which-
heals.
Which one was which?
So I'm gonna put you here in between them.
It's a cheat sheet.
So- So from looking at them from this point,
Uh-huh.
the one to your left is the healing one. The one in the center is your stunny one.
The exhaustion one, yeah.
And then the one to your right is the poison.
The liquid one is.
I
yeah,
will
the one
tell
that
you
also
this:
comes
you
up.
have never noticed any difference between the three of these guys.
Yeah, this
They
could be
have not. They
anything.
have not done any different things on each other.
Just choose a favorite one. Choose a favorite one. Favorite child.
Gorthos would hope someone would come with the fuck with him, Polo.
I mean, Polo wouldn't know either.
Well, not for that, just as a fucking
Company.
as
Yeah,
a
just
witness to his fucking death. Anyway,
Okay, one.
Gorthos just immediately draws his blade, kills all three of them. I had no choice. They came at me.
I was holding. They came right for Gorthos.
If they die,
It's
she doesn't
okay,
want.
you can have Barry watch you.
If they die, she doesn't want to watch.
No, it's
Hey,
there
there's
we
a
go.
boy.
There you go.
Gorthos
There you go.
Gorthos holds out his hand to Dickory.
You gonna hold it out to Dickory?
Yeah.
Dickory like leans forward towards you. You see his mouth open wide, but then as he gets near you, you see his tongue come out, and he just starts licking at the gunk. You see that it seems to come off as he licks it as well. As soon as you offer it to Dickory, Doc and Hickory do not go forward to you. They seem to back away from you.
Porthos looks at his other hand and he's like, lick.
Do you show everything over to Dickory?
No, Gorthos like looks at his hand. He's like, Gorthos goes,
Oh, you go to lick it?
He licks his own hand.
With what?
Yeah. Anyway,
a dark tongue seems to come from Gorthos' mouth.
It's Undertale rules. It's Undertale rules.
it's a malice tongue. Don't worry about it.
As you take a lick, it tastes like something sweet. Again, it seems to almost have the taste of Fruity Pebbles.
Fruit. He just stands there for a second, like as if he's
It seems to be very heavy and very concentrated, though. It's not something that's good. It just has a pleasant taste.
It's high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah. Like it's not something you would ever want to ingest in large quantities, but it doesn't have a non-pleasant taste.
It'll give you quite the tummy ache.
Polo should use this in cooking.
You see that Dickory seems to be having finished one hand, seems to be like leaning toward the other hand.
One of those wonders and like offers the other towards the other two. Like, do they still?
They
not
seem to
go
back
for-
away.
You've chosen a chosen one that will never eat again.
Yeah, why not get the other fucking hand?
He licks up that hand. You notice that Dickory begins to slightly darken. You see that his red begins to slightly turn a slight more bluish hue as he seems to like lean down towards your feet.
He'll give him the shoe. He'll give him the shoe to clean up.
He starts licking up the shoe. He finishes that off pretty quick.
Is he getting big? Is he getting any bigger?
He's not getting bigger. He is just seemingly changing colors slightly.
It's getting bluer.
He looks to your final shoe in your cape.
Yeah, okay. Is he gonna clean? Yeah, why not?
Deku bath.
As this continues, eventually, Dickory
Gets a phone call.
gets a phone call.
Yes. And what's the phone call say? New color palette.
Hello.
Dickory seems to change color. You note that Dickory his leaves as well as his bulb seems to change into the same kind of purplish color that the slime was.
He just turns blue.
Purple.
Blue.
Upon doing that, you notice that some of the vines that seem to be sticking out from the ground, some of them, about a third of them, change color slightly as well.
Ah.
Ooh. Is this? Can we make different kinds of Deku Baba with different flavors?
Different
we've
flavor of
unlocked
Baba.
We've
We've unlocked-
wait,
We got.
wait a second.
We started with strawberry. Now we have grape.
Wait, so we harvest. We've actually taken vines and leaves from these three, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
You've taken vines from them, not leaves.
Sweet vines.
Yeah.
Are any of the do any of those blue vines look ready to take off?
You guys haven't been here for a week, yeah.
Rotho's kind of just like pluck.
You reach down toward some of the toward one of the vines. You just sort of like snip at it where the edge is, and just sort of comes free off. You have one purple vine.
Is it oozing anything? Does it look weird, different than the other vines from the inside, or it's just purple?
It appears
outside?
just like the sweet vine. Only the sweet vine is green. This is purple.
He holds it up to the.
I'm
to
gonna
Rowan
call
and
it a fruity vine.
fruity
I was
vine.
gonna say, like, what about the goo inside? Is the goo the purple vine?
Taste.
It seems to be a very kind of like how the juice of the sweet vine was like a little bit watered down. This appears to be like a very watered down version of it.
Okay.
It seems to
We
be
did
a
get
lot
grape.
thinner, a lot thinner of a.
Is it does it taste? Is it better for that?
You want to taste it? It's up to you guys.
Sure,
Yes,
man.
Marco tastes
Yes.
it.
You guys take. I will say if all three of you are tasting it, that will use up the vine. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Because you can get more.
Sure, why
fine.
not?
Then you guys each taste it. You guys eat a little bit of the vine. It appears to again have like a very like multitude sweet. Not really sure exactly what fruit it is. It's a completely different flavor to you guys. You could probably put this inside of cakes or something to make it pretty good. It is a lot more palatable than just licking it, from what you can tell, Gorthos, because you were the one that actually licked at it. It is very much more palatable, like where you could probably make something with it.
It's like when you get cranberry juice, but it says it's a blend of other fruits too, and it's like grapes and other berries. You got wild berry. We got wild berry.
It's true. You're just like, Gorthos likes
Blend
this.
of wild berry.
This excursion was far better than Gorthos had imagined it'd be.
Interesting.
You see, as Dickory seems to be very much like more moving very differently now. As you look at Dickory, before the three of these guys seem to be pretty much in unison. Dickory appears to be somewhat out of sync with the other two right now.
He's going through his rebellious phase.
Everyone's going in like a 2/3 beat. He's going in like a 3/4.
You don't play by their rules.
So now we just need to find more gunk to feed to them.
Well,
I wonder if we
I will
find
go
other
ahead
things.
and I will go
if
ahead
they,
and
like,
because
like
you guys
those
now know
and change
this,
colors for those as well.
I will go ahead and do this since you guys now know this. Bloop.
Hey. That's right. I just realized fucking Juice with a knife is here.
Yo, if we get lemon lime, we'll have like Sprite too. We can make it Sprite.
We're gonna
We
fucking
can
invent Sprite. Let's
Sprite.
go. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. We'll invent soda.
Well, it's
Hell
time
yeah.
to keep a lookout for more gunk to collect.
Start a soda corporation. Make Jasna proud.
Yo,
Finally.
Yo, and then that's how we connect it with 5 Darps, because Priska and her fucking soda.
Amazing. I love it. All right. Well, Well,
You know what?
just
You
like,
guys can get rid of footsteps.
yeah, you guys, yes. Someone get rid of.
Someone can
should
get
clean
rid of
up
those
their-
later.
Someone should clean up their footsteps, Marco.
I've already cleaned them all up. That wasn't me.
for
But
real.
yes, as that goes down, you guys have done that.
Gorthos is like, amazing. Gorthos walks back inside.
Stupendous.
You guys see that Gorthos walking back inside seems to be completely clean of his gunk.
Oh wow, it actually worked.
Hickory is
Look at
purple now.
you. What?
Oh wow, you're alive. Are you coming in, Marco?
Oh,
Are you coming in?
Yeah, I am. I was trying to help erase this
Yeah.
stuff.
Do this shit won't come off.
He makes goop vines now.
oh.
Hey, sweet.
Sweet.
This
goop.
excursion has opened more questions, but also given us delicious treats. Gorthos feels like his day has been well spent.
Worth it.
Looks like we gotta collect more gunk and feed it to him. And we'll have different kinds of sweet vines.
Gorthos is afraid to find out what he's now just ingested. In all honesty.
Fine.
Hopefully
Throw
it'll
out
be
all three of
good.
one.
Well,
You
if Hickory
ingest
Dickory Dock are okay, then I guess it was edible.
Eh, it was good.
Hmm.
It all worked out, it seems.
Also, Gorthos, you now have allowed Dickory to freaking lick at you, and you note he did not try to attack you.
True. Because
No, I'm
Gorthos,
kidding.
even though Gorthos is like 3 feet tall, he's still taller than Dickory.
No, you're around the same size as each of their heads.
Well, they behaved.
Soon.
Yeah.
Their strike will come.
While,
Yeah,
um,
they were.
while Dickory was licking, the other two seemed completely uninterested or unwanting to look at the stuff.
They were very respectful.
I'm
And
trying to
about a
teach them manners.
I suppose, Gorthos supposes it's working.
So
Oh.
find more smelly gunk that might taste good. We should collect it and bring it back home.
That is something we can consider, yes.
Gorthos does not want to be covered in more sticky gunk.
Hmm.
It reminds him too
Hopefully
much
next
of
time you won't be the bucket for the gunk.
Hopefully.
All right, now that that's over, shall we head to the ghost house to try to get that person or whatever out?
Um,
Pardon, Gorthos.
Actually, before we do
Pardon,
that,
Gorthos.
before we do that, Ronan, is Shepos awakened yet?
No, he's still out. He's still seems like he's growling, and I don't know, maybe he's having a dream or something, but he's not up yet.
He's kicking his feet.
Was he?
He's having those little dog dreams.
Chasing something that keeps running away.
Oddly enough, that isn't true.
What do you mean? You can't have little puppy dreams? Go chase that newspaper man.
The newspaper man, that's funny. That's funny for reasons you'll learn potentially later. Anyway.
But yeah, Clavier, if you want to explain it, because it is your story.
Oh, sure. I got kidnapped
What?
by ghosts.
What?
The ghost
Oh.
house.
Yeah,
Remember?
the ghost house, the one that
You've seen
kidnapped
this
Jason.
before.
Oh,
I think my own
ghost.
business being like, man, Castledon sure is neat, and then a hand grabbed me.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does that, I guess.
And they
That
were
sounds
like,
pretty new.
we want something from you. And I'm like, you can have these leathers. And they're like, okay, you can go. And then I looked down this little well thing with all the lights on, and there was a pair of eyes. And those were living eyes. Living people alive.
Normally, human, or Hylian eyes for that matter, do not let out any sort of reflective glow.
Well, people eyes don't intend to be stuck inside walls either, so
No, but I'm just saying that it might not be a person. It might not be a Hylian or human per se. It might be something else.
it could be.
It could be another
I
demon.
couldn't ask it because it was kind of stuck inside a wall.
Could possibly be a demon or even another Zora. Or
Aren't you interested in finding out?
Yeah, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, there's one way to find out.
I also got this collar.
Ooh.
What kind of collar?
I don't know, it's just a collar.
It's a little spiky dog collar.
No.
It fit real good on Nick and Larry right there.
It would be
Again, I told you, I tried putting on Larry, but his spine is too small. It just kind of
Oh
hangs
yeah,
around.
that's right.
Do you want to
I
put?
mean, it's
Did you
kind
try putting it on Larry?
I can try now.
As
Go,
you
Larry,
as
go.
you put the collar around Larry's little spine hump thing, you note that it does not seem to go around just the little bone of the hump thing, but it does seem to go around Larry as if Larry had a neck, and it seems to be there very snugly.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
glad you put it on someone that wasn't you guys, though, because as you put it on him, you guys noticed there's a bit of smoke seemingly coming from the collar.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh,
Larry's
okay.
burning.
Take it off. Take it off.
All right.
You try to remove it. You cannot remove it. This item was cursed.
Well, I'm sorry, Larry.
As Larry just seems to be sitting
I'm
there.
so
Larry's
sorry.
fine.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Joyce like goes up to the ladder like.
Listen, you know why none of us put it on ourselves.
Because none of us are into that. Definitely not.
Definitely
I
not
think
me.
I mean, before knowing it's cursed now.
What was that? What was that, Jake?
He was like, I wouldn't mind putting that on. I mean, before knowing it's cursed now. Now I'm not interested.
Jake, you do know, as a witch, you could potentially try to see if you can understand what the item does.
Yeah, sure. I'll take a look at it.
Give me
Here,
a
look at Larry.
give me a magic roll as you're looking over at the Larry. See if you
Just
can
holds
understand
it
what's
up like
going
a
on.
dog.
It's kind of
I mean,
Larry's mouth opens as he's panting. I'm playing.
one for science.
kind of like when people put like those little intuitive
12.
spiky collars on like
Plus 5.
chihuahua.
17. First things first, you know the curse of this thing. As you were looking at it, it seems to making sure I have this correct. Yes, it gives a -5 penalty to experience.
Oh, thank God!
Oh, it makes you stupid. It makes you a dog.
your diligence and your experience go down by 5, it seems. However,
Wow.
your charm and allure goes up by 5.
Jeremy's
you're a
like a real dog now.
It's a dog. It's a dog. It's a dog collar.
Here you go, Matt. Here you go. You can have your pet play collar, guys.
Man, maybe I do want.
Other than that, making sure that is it. That is all you got on a 17.
So we could give it to the Octorok and
Can we
clean
get
it.
it
Just
off of him,
throw
though?
Larry into the Octorok.
Drunk.
Feed all of Larry.
Oh, we can't take it off.
I mean, I could just take the Larry out, but I have no idea if it's tied to like the essence of his being or just the bones.
No, we'll find out if you try.
Do you want to try to pull Larry out from the
Yeah, I'll
bones?
pull him out. Yeah.
You
Can you
pull
put- can
Larry
you
out
put
from
him
the
back?
bones. As you do, Larry's body collapses and the collar falls off.
Ah, there you go.
Just picks it up and just like
Now what?
It attaches to you. I'm kidding.
We can.
Well, I
Feed it
guess
to
you
the
can put
Octorok
Larry
like
back.
I think if any of us put it on, it's not coming off ever. I
Yeah.
don't. We should probably give it to the Octorok.
That's,
Go back
yeah,
in,
sure.
Larry.
I mean, if we're
When
gonna
we
go back
up there,
to
we
him,
can just toss it to him.
if we're gonna go back to him while we're here, does anyone know if we have any other cursed items?
We did give him the mace that Marco
He,
had.
he says,
Mace.
making sure that you guys have another chance.
I think the did we ever figure out that the fucking slingshot was cursed?
You
Do we
guys know the
that it's
slingshot is
cursed?
cursed.
We do now?
Yeah.
There was the slingshot that we gave that I got.
Any other cursed items we want to considerably part with while we're gone and come back later to pick up in maybe a week or two?
Myro's slingshot,
Huh?
the one that I got from Smith.
Any other objects, accessories, weapons?
Well, that was it for me, apparently.
I'm not coming up with anything.
Okay.
You guys know that Myro should is I think whenever we had said things, although I might not have said anything. Myro it seems to be showing Argo around the city, so you guys might be able to find them if you go and look for them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you guys wanted to try to find that to throw it in there as well, you could.
Yeah.
Again, you don't have to do it today. You guys could throw it in tomorrow or anything like that.
That's just whenever we go to the castle next, which we're gonna have to eventually. We could just toss it to him.
Yeah. And they should appear at the house at some point tonight. Who all wants to go over to the ghost?
I gotta do that again.
Ghost
Day
house?
97 in the
And
ghost
I'm bringing
Ghost
all
house?
these things into the ghost
Ghost
house. They're in my inventory.
Does anybody else want to go to the ghost?
Yeah, sure.
It sounds-
They apparently need magic items for a person. I have magic item.
All right, Gorthos, are you going to the
The whole gang, Gucci gang.
Yay!
Never again did Gorthos think you have to come back here.
Is
it's like Ashley falls.
I will say Larry cannot go because you will have to wait to put Larry back
he's
inside of his
sleeping.
bones.
He's sleeping. But we got Barry.
Listen, we put the bones.
It's okay. Larry's here in spirit. Get it?
We have the bones in the chair. There we go. Perfect.
As you guys make your way over toward the ghost house, nobody has to make anything because each of you have now made a deal with this thing, so it's not going to try to kidnap any of you. You guys get yourselves to step inside. Upon doing so, you guys find yourself immediately on the second floor of this place. As you step out, looking immediately in front of you is the well. You guys see the large archway, and you guys see the 4 will-o-wisps that still seem to be around this area. The four post spirits, as they seem to somewhat like just sort of lazily float around. Clavier, you can tell that they are excited because the others are back.
Oh, they seem to like you guys. Like it. You guys got me here before, right? Yeah.
Yes, we have. I guess it's time to barter.
Also, this is the money well. This is the one that likes having
I
money in
feel
it.
weird being liked by kidnapping spirits.
I mean, they just want to make deals.
Sure, man.
They don't know better. They're ghosts.
Who wants to hear a song?
No, we need-
so mean.
You know, actually, go ahead, but first let's, make the trade for the person in case anything
Oh, yeah.
unspeakable happens.
Oh yeah.
I'll take out the pirate charm.
You're gonna go over to one of the will-o-wisps?
Pirate charm.
Gonna hold out the pirate charm. As you see the will-o-wisp look to you, it seems to slowly float to you. Seems to like encircle you. Clavier, you can tell that it is asking what it wants for it.
It's asking what you want for it.
Is this worth that person?
Gallon, roll me for your charm.
Economy,
Do
man.
it. Charm these fucking ghosts.
Unfortunately, you guys don't have the insta correct thing with you anymore. The one who can just sort of have them force them to give you things. Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck all this. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
As it
choy.
seems to like float slightly faster. Clavier, it seems to be excited by that deal.
Ah, I just really like it.
All right then. Sounds like a deal.
All right, do you hand it over to them?
Yeah.
You hand the thing over. Can you bring it over here to the section over here?
R.I.P. Pirate Charm. I'll get you back one day.
No, you won't.
I'll get you back one day.
No, you won't.
Depending what happens, that day might be today. Like 5 minutes from now.
You bring the pirate charm over. As you do, it will go over here. I will now roll a d4 to determine which thing gets pushed out. By d4, I mean this d8 because I can't find a d4.
You can use my D4.
I already rolled.
Okay.
Okay. As you put it in, it seems to spit out bloop,
Oh.
the little tiny little cage you guys had given it to before. That had the little moat of air inside of it. It got
Oh, you
spit
got
out
spit
because
out.
again, this thing can only hold 3 things. However, you also notice, Gallon, that the cage behind you seems to creak and open as a light seems to shine inside.
Ah. 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 Ah.
Are you gonna go pick up the air prison, or do you want someone else to grab it?
I'm waiting to see what happens over here first.
Hello?
It just opened.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello down there.
You guys see what appears to be a pair of eyes down at the bottom of the well.
You're free.
I'm gonna
We
go
have a-
say hi to the eyes.
We have a rope.
Clavier, you go down. As you go down the little ladder that is there, you make your way to the
Oh,
bottom.
ladder.
You see the eyes. As there seems to be more of a form to it this time. Do you want to aid it to come up?
Yep.
You reach over and you almost seem to grab at the air, like the area around the eyes, and it just seem to like lift it as you guys start making your way up.
All right, let's go.
And as you come up, you're gonna see another Ronin for a second. Bloop, there he is.
Ronin too.
Ronin
Me?
2.
Does the Spider-Man point?
Ronin, but I'm the real Ronin.
As you guys
Or just
see,
what the shoe.
as soon as Clavier makes their way up and seems to get onto solid ground and the cage closes behind, you all see a Goron man appear,
Oh.
seemingly
I see what you were talking about, Nico.
he's a postman.
Agora.
Postman.
As a Goron seems to come up as he looks over toward all of you. Oh, thank you very much.
Whoa! And you're no
Oh,
longer
no
a pair
problem.
of eyes. It's great.
I guess I'm not. This was rather an interesting experience. How long have I been down there?
How long have you been down there?
I don't know.
What day was it when you went down?
I don't know.
What's the last thing you remember?
I don't know. Wait, no, I know that one. I came in to deliver some posts from Death Mountain. And as I came down, I made a stop through Kakariko and don't really remember much about there, but then I came down to Castletown and I came to deliver some mail to the king.
Oh,
But where is I
So
don't
you're the
know.
person Mr. Theodore talked about.
Hmm?
Mr. Theodore, I met up with him a little bit back. He told me about a postman who went to Kakariko and only brought.
I can't remember the exact context right away. I know she would remember.
He
Where it
brought back the exact amount of things that he
Yeah.
came out with.
Yeah, he didn't seem to make any deliveries. He went to Kakariko and came back, and
Oh, that doesn't sound like me. I usually do deliveries.
so maybe you're a different postman then.
I don't know. This is
How many
interesting.
Goron postmen come by here?
Can we see the letter for the king?
Hold on, let me see if I can. He starts patting himself down, and then he seems to reach into to the bag that he has on his back. Like, right, it's not in my clothes. As he turns, he opens it up, and he pulls out what appears to be a rather large scroll.
A really big scroll.
As he pulls it out, it seems to have a wax seal of what seems to be a Goron seal, the seal of the Goron people. There we go.
oh.
That's the letter to the king?
Mm-hmm.
Looks
See,
real important.
It's for the
Wait.
king's eyes only.
All right.
Wanna see it?
I mean, I guess.
Wait a
Want
minute.
to see it?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute. It's got a wax seal on it. If we open it, there's no way to reseal it.
Nope, that's what
We
they're there for.
explain- We
I
know the king.
mean-
We explain it was us.
I mean, we could take him to the king. We could do
And-
that. We don't
And then
have to
ask
snoop
him
through
what
the
it
mail.
says.
Yeah, but you're asking me to wait.
Marco just tilts his head at him.
Yeah,
Like,
we
are
can
you
do some
serious?
walking. I mean, you've been stuck in there for a long time, right? You can
Should
probably
I-
want to do some walking.
Should I have not opened it then? He says as
you
he's
open
already
it?
has it kind of open.
Gorons are
Like the
great people.
future.
You
Gorthos
guys,
miss you.
Oh,
Captain
you
Goron.
do?
you guys sort of gather around over with him. As you guys do, it seems to be a map.
Gorthos climbs up on the back of the Goron.
You
Marcos
climb up.
is
He's like,
like-
"Oh, hey, little guy."
Scary, 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 scary.
This is a crime. This is worse. This is an international incident.
Oh, it's all right, brother. Don't worry about it. It's already open.
Exactly.
It
I
appears.
thought you were a thief. Get back here.
It appears to be a map. Looking at it, it seems to be a map of a large temple. One thing you can notice about it is there seems to be several streams of lava throughout it.
Ooh. Wait.
Oh, this is the fire temple, brother.
Does Gorthos remember ever visiting the fire temple?
Yeah, definitely. Like as far as
Yeah.
like the Lost Woods is concerned, the Forest Temple was like somewhere where you couldn't really get to because Lost Woods. But the Fire
Yeah.
Temple, hell yeah, you've been to the Fire Temple.
Gorthos hasn't thought about the fire temple in how long has he been asleep again?
a while.
1,000
years.
years?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm so
But,
good
um,
at snacking.
Gorthos is glad it hasn't changed too much. It hasn't changed.
As he just sort of like has
Why-
has it open, just looking over to it. Oh, that's why he wanted the king to see it.
Why does the king want to see this?
Who wanted the king to see it?
Oh, he just kind of looks over. Oh, who said? He looks down. Oh, you're small. There's more of you here. He like looks to
Yeah,
Marco
a lot
too.
of us
He
here.
then looks.
Yes.
Well,
I
this
was
is
gonna
interesting.
ask- Hmm.
Oh no, he was looking for aid.
We are aid.
Somebody had came by the chief's place and stolen our sacred treasure.
What?
And we believe they're
Excuse me?
holed up in the fire temple. Because that's
Well,
the
he
only
was-
place that they can be,
Ooh.
because the sacred treasure opens the fire temple.
Weren't you guys looking for something about a treasure and looking at whatnot?
Yes.
Do you
Yeah.
have any idea of who might have stolen the Goron treasure?
No idea.
Hmm.
I'm just the messenger, although I was there when it happened.
Well,
So
what?
you
Wait.
think
Well, then
we
how,
were
you don't
stolen?
remember it?
Well, I don't know who it was. They didn't tell me their name.
What did they look like?
Yeah.
Oh, it was he points over toward Ronan. Kind of like you, but you were red.
Me, but red.
Azora?
Like a
Azora
rat?
came to. Azora went into the fire temple. Well, like pulls the guy's head back. Azora walked into the fire temple and stole your treasure.
Yep.
Was there anything like unique about him?
Uh,
Like, was he any like?
How
was he
how
wearing
unique
a
do you
particular-
mean?
Besides the fact he was Azora.
Oh,
Anything
other than the Zora,
Yeah.
he was
any
you.
Was he
He
wearing
looked
any
basically
stuff?
like you do. A motion to you. By the way, Ronan, you know you are very unique among Zora. There are only a certain
Like-
amount of Zora who are as big as you.
Like as tall and wide.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know anyone like that?
He said he was as big as you, or maybe around your size, and red. You can only think of one Zora that matches that description.
Who?
The current king.
King.
Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
What's up?
Something wrong?
You got a brother or something?
Well, something's very
No.
wrong.
Brother?
No.
Brother!
Brother?
Brother!
At least it's
Brother.
not my brother.
Brother?
Those misbeing morons.
I think the king stole the Goron gem.
What king? This king?
No.
Oh no.
Why would he go there if his concern was the dam?
If you think about it though, Ronan, you were told by your king to sneak your treasure out.
Yeah.
Who was gonna steal
I
it?
wonder why you had to sneak it out of the Zora's domain.
Maybe he's trying to do something with them too. I don't know.
Your king's a weird dude.
Wouldn't that mean that now, technically, we have what he might be wanting?
And if he wants it, he'll have to pry out of Gorthos's, well, hands.
Oh, you better watch out. He's been stealing stuff from people.
How you again grabs the guy's head again? How much do you know?
What do you mean, brother?
What else have you stolen?
Well, he stole the Goron's sacred treasure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think
I
that's
understand that
that's
kinda
all I know he's
overshadows
stolen.
most other things.
I think that's all I know that he's stolen.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Still
Mr.
big deal.
Goron,
Hey, he's
it's
trying to
nice
steal
meet
all our
you. I'm
things.
Marco. What's your name?
mm.
He's like looking
Yes.
around, waiting for someone to answer.
No, what your name, Mr. Postman?
Oh, Mr. Postman. Me?
Yes,
Yes.
you. We
As
all
he-
are very familiar with each other.
Oh well, you see, he just like stands like putting his arms to his sides and like striking a heroic pose. I'm the postman.
Oh, is that your given name? Or your family one?
Oh no, that's my occupation.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
I'm the postman.
Hello, the
Name.
postman!
Okay.
Well, Mr. Postman.
Sorry, I'm a very important Goron. I shouldn't tell anyone that I shouldn't just tell anyone about my name.
Oh, I see.
You
What if-
let us
Okay.
see the sealed documents to the king.
It actually wasn't sealed anymore.
That wasn't sealed anymore.
It was open.
So
It was totally just already open.
Therefore, not a crime.
Yeah. yeah. So Gorthos just like sits there for a second. But if you could tell us your name, what would it be?
1 second.
Oops.
There's a thing happening in the background, but don't worry about it. He's like,
The fucking
well,
ice cream truck is screaming.
I'll give you a hint. I'm a pretty big deal. Huh?
Hmm.
Huh?
That does
No one?
nothing for me.
No one?
I mean,
Nope.
to be
I
fair,
got nothing.
to be
The last
fair,
big-
without the postal service, documents that are important to get from one place to another would not. And when you really think about it, the mail system is a pretty big deal.
He's looking
Well,
over at Polo, and you see that he's like frowning and like bouncing on his heels, like.
The last Goron.
Instinct.
The last Goron.
He seems
that
to be
Gorthos
wanting
knew of
someone to
great
say his
importance.
name. He's like, "Come on, I'm a big deal."
The
I
only
don't get out much.
No, Goron.
So can I roll instinct?
What'd you say?
or
What'd you say, Jake?
experience?
We don't know Gora.
Who's Gora?
Gora is the Zora.
Gorons.
Ah,
of
Gora.
Goron.
Gorthos knows a Goron. Knows many Gorons.
Do you know any?
Only one.
Remember their names.
There's only one Goron that Gorthos can remember is the most important Goron.
Then
His
say
name was Volduni, the Boulder.
You see him look over to you, as he just seems to give a smile. You know?
You're the boulder?
Nope. My name is Volmana.
Huh?
Volmana?
Oh.
Volmana.
Hello, Volmana.
I'm named after the great Goron hero.
Oh.
Gorthos now
course he
stands
is.
up. Gorthos also strikes a pose of heroism. Of course you are.
Are we all just striking poses now? Should I?
There's like a perfect mimic of the Goron's pose.
On
I'm
his
just trying.
shoulders.
Yep. At least something lives on with his rider, with his other riders.
So then,
Okay.
You have to name your children after a great hero is a great sign of respect to heroes, to Gorons.
And I have a very important job. I'm the face of the village. I go everywhere and deliver the mail. I've also
is
been
a
told
rather
that I'm the best looking of the Gorons.
You're the best looking Goron I've ever seen.
Hey! It's true then.
How average is this fucking Joe?
Well, I will say, whenever Lindo made this for me, I'm like, you made a very sexy Goron.
Yeah,
yeah, I see it.
this is sexy as Goron, dude.
It's like,
And as the face of my people, and as the deliverer of the mail, I'd like to say one last thing to each of you. Thank you for saving me, brother.
Oh, no
no
problem.
problem.
Always,
They
brother.
They do
Yeah.
the thing that the Gerudo do.
As you say, brother Bat Clavier, I will say, Gorthos, you know that it is again, as the only person here who knows anything about Gorons, you would know that it is a very important thing that a Goron would call someone their brother.
it's cute to Gorthos. None of you understand the meaning of this.
All right then, brother. I'm just curious about how long you've been in here. Do you happen to remember if you were in there before or after the princess's birthday?
I will roll for him to see if he even knows what you're talking about.
If he even knows what I'm talking about, I would love him to know. I would like this brother to know. If he does, he doesn't.
That's a 16. As he goes, oh, the princess's birthday, the Hylian princess?
Yeah.
I believe that's going to be happening in a couple of months, right?
Oh no.
Oh, you've been here for months then.
Wow.
It's already happened.
Well,
It was last month.
I've been here a couple of months.
And question answered. Oh boy.
Wait, Ronan. Doesn't that
Yeah.
mean your king stole it, came back home already?
That means he's had it for quite a while.
Oh. Okie dokie.
Well, that's.
I was
I mean-
hoping maybe we could go there without him being there, but no.
I mean, he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the fire temple. It's what they think he's holed up in.
Well, that's where he was holed up in about a few months
3
ago.
A couple of months ago, and now he's back home because that's when he came home in the beginning in his backstory session.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
So, I feel bad because we've been here before. We didn't, and we couldn't have known that you were in here. I'm sorry about that, brother.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. If anything is a problem, at least I can be pretty sure that there's no way that your brother, was he your brother? Looks to
No.
Ronan.
No.
Nope. There's
He's
no
a
way that he
king.
could have made his way all the way through the fire temple. I've never seen Azora go through lava before, brother.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most
Unless he has a Goron helping him, there's no way he could have got to the end of the temple.
Is there any way the king is badass enough to go through lava that I would know?
I mean, who knows, man? You've never walked through lava. Maybe you guys
never
can.
Crazy, dude.
Maybe your muscles can defend you against lava or cook you.
It may not be out of the realm of possibility that Goron would aid the Zora King in absconding with the treasure.
I would say that the only person you could think of out of anyone in your tribe who might be able to do something like that is the one who holds the sacred relic of the Zora. So the only one you can think of is potentially the Diamond Spear.
Ah, I see. Okay.
As we discuss all of this out loud, it seems awfully convenient they wanted us to bring the third treasure there now. We got a letter we're going around visiting the royals, and your people wanted to see the king's treasure.
Why would the chief want to bring a treasure to a place where we already lost our treasure? That doesn't sound right, brother.
Perhaps
Yeah, I'm saying that letter didn't come from the king. Or
The
your
same
chief.
reason my king would want to bring a treasure when they lost their treasure.
Well, that doesn't sound right, brother.
I know.
Wait. Ronan, if I'm understanding the series of events right, he would have had both before you snuck off.
Oh yeah.
I think somebody there is trying to get us to bring the third so they can steal it for your king.
What?
So we shouldn't bring them all.
we were going to be pawns in someone else's game.
Do we tell the king about this?
I feel like we should.
I feel like we have to when you
Is
know,
there
we committed.
Is there any
Because-
harm in doing it? In
I
telling
mean-
him?
We're going to be taking his, air quotes, daughter to the kings and rulers, and if there's a potential danger, then
I will say, if you probably tell the king about it, he will probably not let Jason leave.
Yeah, I was gonna pipe up about that.
You're gonna
one.
trap that poor girl in here.
Won't let her
Look.
leave if we tell him this.
We are not. Then we won't tell him anything.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Okay.
Porthos is unhappy with this scenario now.
Yeah, me too.
If someone else delivered a letter that wasn't me, how can we be sure it was from the chief, brother?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure it was.
Exactly. Well then, Porthos suppose it's time to leave the treasure somewhere safe and continue to Death Mountain to get some answers.
so we're going to Death Mountain instead of the Zoras?
They're right next to each other.
You have to go. You
No.
have to, depending on where you guys go, you have to go to one before the other anyway.
Mm.
There is a path leading directly up Death Mountain from the River Zora domain.
Mm-hmm.
And what better place to look for a potential escape route for a Zora King than through a large body of water? You could maybe if
Possibly.
And on that, I need to go for Kuro still.
Right. Yeah.
So
Let's,
what now, brother?
I know.
I traded you for a gem. I own you.
That's not how this works.
Well, all right then.
Not how it works.
No.
No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
It wasn't
He just, as you
fair.
go forward saying, "No, I was kidding," he reaches a hand out and grabs your hand. Nice to meet your acquaintance, then, brother. I guess I'm yours forever.
No, I was kidding.
We have a bond stronger than any that could ever be asked.
I was joking!
Oh,
You
I'm
guys are
flattered,
out there.
though.
This one has flash.
No, I'm actually flattered by that part.
Being called brother is one of the greatest signs of respect a Goron can give someone.
Wait, so we shouldn't
Oh.
we shouldn't give this letter to the king then. If
We-
this will
No.
No.
It seems to be the case, yeah.
Besides, it's been a long time since Gorthos got a good look at the fire temple.
That'll be useful if we ever have to go through it.
Wait, I have an
Yeah.
idea, brother.
What's up?
You see him go over to the scroll. You see him look to it. As he does, he reaches into his bag and pulls out a pin. Ding.
A pin?
And then he marks out King of Hyrule on it.
Oh, a pen.
Amazing.
There we go.
How were you to know who it was supposed to go to?
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
You know,
Porthos is-
honestly, buddy, I mean, unless you want to finish delivering your mail, you should probably go home. You're kind of months out of time.
Several.
Oh yeah, I should probably make my way there. He says it. He
Also-
just sort of stands there.
Well, it's a good thing
Would
we're
you-
going there. Welcome to the.
Welcome to the parade, I guess.
Thank you. Thank
Probably
you.
deliver what you have left. You
Should
should
we just-
probably do that.
Should we
It
take
is.
the map?
What was that?
Oh, yeah, we could probably use that.
We should take the map of the fire temple.
Exactly.
Do you guys want to hold on to this large thing of paper, or do you want him to put it back in his bag?
Put it back in.
No. I have a bag to put this in. I have
Finally.
a magic bag.
Finally, I have use for a magic bag.
Do you remember? Do you
Yeah,
remember?
wait,
Do
what
you
you
remember
said,
the
satchel?
limits of a magic bag?
Like 4 feet.
How big's this
Is it
fucking
bigger
scroll?
than
I said a large scroll
How
from his
large is
bag.
large?
Look
How
at him.
large?
Look at the bag
Dude.
that's on him. He's as big
Oh.
as Ronan.
Yeah,
Oh,
this isn't like a
it's-
1-to-1 temple map, and isn't the bag like able to fit really big things? At least one of it.
It can fit something up to 4 feet.
It's fine.
It's-
Fold it up a little
So
bit.
it's like a.
Okay, so hold
8-foot
on.
map.
Oh, hold on. No, let's do some like some pixel measurements. If he's about the same size as Ronan, and Ronan is about how tall are you?
Ronan is about
I
8 foot tall.
8 foot tall.
Around,
Look
I
at the
think we had
size of
said
that
something
bag. It's
between
not
8 to
even half-
10.
8 to
I'm
10.
looking.
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking at 8 to 10. We're looking at this bag. It ain't even half of him. It's about his torso. If a torso is about, I want to say about half a person, that bag has to, at the very most, be 4 feet. It can go right in.
It cannot go right
I'm here
in.
to-
I've already said it
Fuck
could not.
I come here to play Gorthos. I stay for the pixel measurements.
How are we gonna get this then?
I would say if you guys wanted to, you could put it inside of a big bag, which you guys do have.
Big bag.
Then let's do it.
Your bag's pretty fucking empty.
If you guys were to
Yeah.
put it in, let's say, claviers, it would take up this much space.
Look at that. That's a big roll of paper.
But it can
Hold
go in.
on. Wait, is it like attached to like a wooden rod or some shit?
It is a scroll. It is a like a rolling out like thing with a stone that seems to roll out from it instead of wood, because it's the mountain.
Okay. I understand what the scroll looks
No,
like.
no, I understand that part, but like, you could just detach it from that and then make it foldable.
Go ahead.
I don't think we should do that. I think the item should not be torn apart.
I
No,
think
we're
you
not
guys
tearing
should
it
listen to your DM when he said you can't put it inside the magic bag. Is what I think.
Dude, I have space.
You know,
I
what,
got space. We can just put it in and get over with.
let's just put it in Clavier's ass and call it a day. We're just gonna-
Man,
Give it to
That's
the
a-
bird. Give it to the bird.
There you go, bird. Have it. Take it.
Give
Does
it to the
Bird want to keep it?
Bird only rabbit.
All right.
bird. The bird will make a nest out of that. This was a mistake.
I can't wait till he tears it apart and puts it in his butt feathers.
This is why maybe just let the person who has the bag keep it, but whatever. You guys already said he's gonna be coming with you.
Dude, I'm just like,
gosh.
I love this game.
We've done it.
You're done.
You have done it. You have put it inside of a worse bag that has a bunch of space that can be stolen from. Nice job.
We've done it.
We've done it.
you guys want me to remove it? I'm just.
No, keep it in there for a little bit.
Anyway,
I'm gonna eat
commit.
my pasta now.
Go ahead and eat your pasta.
I can clench. It's not going anywhere.
It's
With
good
that being said,
pasta,
do you
fuck
guys want to make your way out from here?
yeah, I
Sure.
don't think we want anything else in here.
I'll be back for you, Pirate Charm.
Oh yeah, how long? Oh, hold on. Hold the fucking phone here. Oh Jesus.
There's a phone.
That phone is really angry.
I'm gonna take 1 minute, and I'm gonna play the Song of Healing.
So first off, before anything, I will say, I didn't hear you when you said you went to pick it up, Gallon. Do you want to get the? Do you want to try to get the air prison? Because I thought it was in your bag.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll...
Ooh.
Ow.
Sorry.
What is going on?
This game is falling
Well, don't,
apart.
again, I put it over here for a reason, Jake. As you
Yeah,
make your way over, as you make your way over to grab it, I would like you to please roll me for your spirit.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do.
Play. Before. I like heaven.
Roll me for your charm, and this is going to be a decently hard roll.
Oh no, not one of his best stats.
Not the hardest roll in the world, but it will be a decently hard roll. 15, yeah, you're fine. As you go over to it, you do notice that the will-o-wisp seems to somewhat like move around as you begin to go for it. It looks as if it kind of vibrates slightly again with your spirit, one of them which is given to you by an otherworldly presence. You do slightly feel some things that are going on with it, similar to how Clavier was going. It at first didn't seem to like what you were doing, but once it saw you were going after the air prison, it let you do it.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
It seemed to have thought you were going to the other thing, to the cage. Yeah, there you
No,
go. Now you
never.
have the air prison.
Okay.
And Ronan, you try to play the Song of Healing. You already played it in front of these boys, and they didn't disappear last time.
Cool. I guess they're just stuck tormenting people forever.
Yup.
All right,
Well.
then. Bye.
No. You tried, and that was the important part.
What is this?
Oh, there's a
Who is it?
figure.
It's Marco's.
me. It's
Well, we
mine,
don't
you
have
know?
time for it because I've been trying to see if you
Damn.
guys are gonna be leaving. If you remember,
We're gonna stay here forever. We're gonna live here.
it's
We're gonna make a little
6:30 at
Let's pick
6:30
the
at
worst
night.
times to do it.
You really
Yeah,
do,
you-
Marco.
I do, I know.
It's
You
6:30. I'm trying to end the game. So,
Yeah. You fucking goober.
if you guys were to grab the air prison as well as can collect your boyo, you guys proceed to make your way out after Ronan attempts to send them on their merry way to hell. They decide not to go because they do not want to. They still have their business to stay here, just like last time. So as
Like
you
how
guys
one
go
was just
to
done with this shit. Sorry.
as you guys go to leave, I think that is where we're going to be ending things for the night.
One of them was just
We
like,
have a
"You
boy."
know, I think I've had enough.
Well, there were like
purpose is
8 of them here
fulfilled.
before. A few of them
Yeah,
had disappeared
yeah.
last time.
Yeah, there was like double the amount that there were now.
Mhm.
Because last time you did that to wake up Jason.
Half
Half of them just went off to the other like, woo.
They're like goodbye.
and these
Fuck you,
assholes want
Steve.
to fucking stay around and be fucking terrorists.
They have to stick
Yeah.
around. They still have things to give people.
They have to sell.
They still have people to kidnap.
I mean,
There's
if you
other people to
took
give people.
everything they sold, then they would just have nothing. But I think they'd be mad.
One day we'll buy them out of house and home, and they'll be forced to move the fuck on with their lives.
I mean, it's a one
Yeah.
by one. You can't trade them out of it.
You're all collectively like 3,000 years old. It's time to get out of the basement and go live life,
Or live death, I suppose.
or not live life. Get over life. Fuck off. Get out of
We
here.
got a postman.
Die again, please.
We did get a postman. He's a Goron, and Gorthos can't be fucking happy about it.
Pulling us another demon.
He is
who's been
named
there for,
after
like,
he is
months.
named after the hero.
2 out of 4. 2 out of 4.
You're unlocking them slowly one by one.
And like every postman in Zelda world, they look like their fucking marching band was just robbed.
They do. Also,
And-
that just means that Goron is so fucking fast.
Yeah, man. I mean,
How
He's
does he
a-
roll if
he's
he
a
has
big
a
ru-
backpack?
He's a runny boy, not a roly boy.
Holy shit. He's unlocked the
Probably
nation.
also a
He's
ninja.
not
He
round
runs.
enough to be a roly boy.
Oh yeah, I did notice that. He's very
He's
blocky
impaired.
and- he's not rotund. He's very rectangular.
He's impaired.
Rectangular.
Instead of making a ball, he makes a wheel when he rolls.
I got cartwheel.
Listen, it's fine. When Marco dies, I'll make a round Goron.
as you
Oh,
guys,
it's a when.
as you guys
I
will
like how it's a
we'll
when.
leave this today. Again,
like to.
after we're done here, I do want to ask each of you about what we're going to be doing for the cards. Because again, next game, you guys will probably have your cards from the blank card for the blank scroll fund that we had last time. So we will work on those over the week as we go through the rest of things today. I think that's going to be where we're going to go. You guys have hopefully decided not to do too many things to cause the king to keep the hero locked up inside of the walls. But hey, we'll see how things go with that. Keeping secrets from the king. Ooh, I don't know if that's very
Never.
good, my
It's
guys.
almost like we haven't
Never.
told him.
Oh man.
It's almost like we haven't told him everything.
Oh man.
Wait till he finds out about the prince.
Wait
What makes
until
you
he
think
finds
Gothos gives a
out.
single fuck about what nobility thinks?
But as each of you will make your way away, where are we gonna be sending people off today? Is there anybody we can throw people over at right now? Looking over on the Twitch.
I know somebody we can throw them at.
Who you want to throw?
They're called a Courier of C69. I did work for them before. They're a chicken VTuber. They're
Do you
playing
want
Final
to
Fantasy 14.
do you want to start the raid up for me?
Yeah, I'll start up the raid.
'Cause I do not want to spell that.
No,
So
it's okay.
So they're are we say chicken? You mean like an actual chicken or like a chicken
like a chicken with like a general hat.
Oh heck yeah!
I love it. I love it already.
Perfect.
So everyone send him Chimkim Numgit.
Chimkin Numgit.
Numget.
Chimkin Numgit.
All the
Chim-
M's.
Kim Numgit. There you go. Chimkim Numgit.
But yes, we will be coming back next week to hopefully see what's going to be going on here. Maybe we'll see if you guys go out. I'm very happy that you guys found the postman. I'm very happy that he has been
stoked that
found.
we have a postman, and also how we realized we're about to fucking walk right into the spider's parlor.
All I had to do was get kidnapped. It all worked out.
Oh,
My God.
wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
But yeah, with all that being said, my dudes, we're gonna be ending things here. I hope everybody enjoys. Before I did, I just went and checked really quick. I did notice the thing earlier, Yamato Ikawa. I'm not sure if you're still here. I made the change, but I didn't say anything out loud because we were doing things. So thank you for the $60. I'm very sorry. I'll send you a message on Discord or something. Thank you for prestiging Z as Z's father, apparently. Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
Goodbye.
Bye.
My pasta's still good.